Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Lotus Fire Showroom. As you can see, there's nothing on screen, and the reason for that is actually just because I haven't done the usual thing. So let me just fix that. But today we're going to be back with True Date Night, finally, as I am playing Borderlands 3 with my friend. Why is the game capture all freaky wiki? Sorry, I played it today. It didn't work. Okay, there we go. Now y'all should be able to hear. Now the problem is, hey Liam, how you doing? So I'm with Void again tonight. We're gonna be playing for a bit of Borderlands 3, hopefully finishing up the game. My issue is, as you can see, this game is updating. It's surprise updated for some reason. I don't know why they're updating it 2 days. Oh, you know what? They're updating stuff after two years. It's fine, but to release this big of an update is annoying. It's copying, so we're gonna be sitting here for a while I chat with Void. I'm gonna undeafen so that y'all can hear him and he can entertain you while I eat a little bit of food. I am no longer deafened. We are live, staring at my update screen. It's fantastic.
We're live on your end. Okay.
Yeah. Staring at my update stream. Level 38 operative is idle.
I might as well just put mine, like all my audio on so people can hear me too.
Oh, I thought you hadn't. I thought you already had gone live. That's fine.
I went live. I just didn't have a.
I got you.
I just had it like muted.
I'm having dinner because I was at work till
Okay.
10:30. They made me come in for a freaking 4-hour shift.
I hate 4-hour shifts especially because it's like you have to take so long to get there and then leave, and it's like a lot of times it's not worth it for 4-hour shifts.
Right, Liam? It is great to be back together with my true love. You know what I hate the most about this is that it's going to take 5 minutes just to get past the initial loading screen.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. God, it's gonna be so good to play a game again. I haven't played a game in a long time.
Yikes. I'm trying to convince my family to watch Arcane.
It's good. I enjoyed it.
I love it.
I spent a Saturday watching it. So.
Oh, man. I watched it as soon as I could, but... Oh, it's so good.
I enjoyed it a lot.
I want to consume all the League of Legends media that isn't actually League of Legends.
I mean, I still play Teamfight Tactics on occasion, too.
I'm probably actually going to end up re-downloading League of Legends for a week. Because there's just something about playing against bots that I really like, where you just see their MP melt, their HP melt, but...
Yeah, it's kind of like a, how you like being overpowered. It's like playing a game again, but playing it in God mode.
Yeah.
Similar feeling.
Eventually I end up playing against PvP and I hate it.
I never really played against bots. I always played against other people.
I
never went into ranked, though. That's the one thing I didn't do, is I never went into ranked.
I couldn't.
Until after I left the league that I started playing games and playing the ranked modes more, so...
No, I'm definitely not going to be doing ranked. Which means...
Ranked, I just feel like I get a bit more from it if I try ranked, because it gives me, like... I get actual rewards for playing.
Yeah, that's the actual, like, the point of playing the game, right? But that's the problem, is that because I refuse to do, like, actual comp play, I'm kind of just stuck without an objective, which means that I've got, like, my gameplay desire has about a month's lifespan at best.
Yeah.
I'm going to want to, like, I don't know, maybe get a specific champion, grind it up, and then once I get it, I play him. I'm like, now what? Get the next one? Yeah, but I'm down back to 0. And while they accelerated the speed at which you can get champions, since I started playing, it's still incredibly long.
It's been very long, for a very long time for me. I've never had a good experience trying to get champions.
They had they did this thing where you actually have like an active tutorial, like a long tutorial, I guess. And when you do the beginner quests or the weekly quests from that tutorial, you get 3 to 4 champions, I think. Some of them, the big ones, like a 6,300. They were called IP. I don't remember what they're called now. Like the big cost ones, right?
Yeah.
But and then you can kind of like, they do these things where you can get shards and stuff for doing the daily quests and the weekly quests, which is good because getting quests actually helps accelerate the gameplay that way. You get to like actually have an objective when you come in. It's just that a lot of you can actually do quests on bot modes. No. Anyway, by doing so, it accelerates, and then you get stuff that you can just like trade in for whatever currency that is not our riot points, right? So that's neat, but it's still like the game community is still a frustrating experience. So there's not really anything keeping people back when they're new players. I hear that's the main issue with it. It's why they got rid of.
It's just a very toxic community
Mhm.
as well. I've not had that many good experiences with other people in the game, except if there are people playing with me.
Mhm.
Like I've like as in like people I talked to frequently
Yep.
because I talk to them frequently. But every fucking even like people on my team when I played randomly, it
Yep.
was very annoying.
Mhm. And that seems to be a MOBA problem because a lot of MOBAs have that issue.
Oh, it looks like I'm dropping frames. God damn it!
Oh, that's fun.
I'm dropping frames. Your thing didn't update.
It's a great note. They don't want us
Yeah.
to kill that second Calypso twin.
Yeah, they're
Nice
really
percent.
holding us off for that, aren't they?
The audacity. It's been a month.
Has
Anyway,
it
if
been
you
that
like,
long?
yeah, it's been like 3 weeks, I think.
It's been 3 weeks since we played. I know because we missed 2 weeks. So,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna have this week and should have 2 more weeks after this, and then we'll have our little break for holidays.
Yep. So
It's gonna be so hard to try not to play like Endwalker when for like when it's come out and like we have Tuesdays after that.
oh man, yeah.
I don't have that much time for like free time. I finished one of my assignments today, but literally it's like a weekly assignment, so
Hey, that's an interesting concept. We could do Endwalker on streams on Tuesdays. Oh, but that'd be really slow though.
well a thing that people normally do on Tuesdays is raid night because that's when the resets happen. So a
Mhm.
lot of people like a lot of servers I'm in do things Tuesday nights, and that's one of the reasons I can't find a static. Because people I could join are doing it on days I can't do it, like a lot of days.
Yeah. Darn.
But yeah, no, like a lot of people do. Like I assume when we've run out of games eventually, there's always possibly just doing raid nights if we
Yeah.
want.
I like that idea.
Like I really want to do the Endwalker extremes as soon as we can, and do the Savages as soon as we can.
Mm-hmm.
But I need a group. I need 7 other people for that.
No, I haven't even done the Heaven's Wars extremes yet.
Yeah, no, I wanted to do the Shadowbringers extremes before Endwalker, but I don't have the time.
It's rough. I found it hard to like actually want to play.
Yeah, when you're at endgame, there's not much to do. Well, there's a lot to do, but like not much that you can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Something that got me into like I got a lot of content for was trying to get my fully upgraded weapon,
Mm-hmm.
like the strongest weapon I can get, and it's all Basha. It's unlocking those raids, doing those raids. I experienced them a lot with John, because I also had another person to work on it with me, so I also had like the social aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
which that's what I feel like a lot of times I lack in games like this. It's just I don't have those people to play with, and it sucks because it's like trying to have our own free company really limits us in a way too, because we can't just join a free company.
Yeah. Okay, Copper, no begging. Frick off. Go away. He's wanting my food. Get away. Big
No
lug.
food for you.
No, my like
So
my
tempted
garlic
to
bread.
drink another energy drink just because I'm thirsty.
I have got one in my fridge.
I use them really to push me through and do assignments. So
Yeah, with Endwalker, not Endwalker, with 14, what I've been doing recently is doing the casino stuff. I mean, Gold Saucer. Then I've been doing my
Yeah.
Beast Tribes just to grind my classes. But I got Ruined King, and then I'm like, I used to do this to fill out my time. Now I want to play Ruined King. So I'm like, I paid for this time. I want to do these, but I also want to play Ruined King very badly. Which segue?
yeah, that I'm guessing it's a good game.
Yes, but you know how it said it reminded you of Battle Chasers, and I said, yeah, it is.
Is it the same company, or?
No, but so close. The creator of the company that designed it is called Airship Syndicate, right?
Okay.
Which is decidedly not the company that created Battle Chasers. That's published by THQ Nordic, and it's designed by, I can't remember the name of the company, but it's a different company.
I'm still
However-
dropping frames. God damn it.
However, do you know who the CEO of Airship Syndicate is?
No.
Joe Madureira. Now, Joe Madureira, you might not know the name, but is an American comic book author, and can you guess the name of one of his comics?
I don't know.
Battle Chasers.
Ah, okay.
Battle Chasers Night War is also designed by his other company, his other gaming company.
And that's where it connects. Yeah.
Yep. So they're basically exactly the same game, only they threw in what they call lane mechanics.
Okay.
Where when you cast, like, your characters have 3 sets of 2.5 sets of abilities. They have their instant abilities, which are those abilities like in Battle Chasers that just they'll just pop out immediately.
I actually haven't played Battle Chasers. I have it. Jenna played through it. I just didn't have the time to sit down and play it, but I want to because I love the way it looks.
Yeah, I want to
But
too.
still, everything for me is about time, and also just it's really hard to sit down and play a game sometimes now.
I really badly want to as well because, like, I just like it, but my disc was scratched, so I couldn't play it.
I think we have it physical as well.
Mm-hmm. I think you mentioned that. Well, yeah. So, okay. Well, so, like, you have these instant abilities that pop out in one go, and then you have these abilities called lane abilities, which they'll take, like, a casting time, essentially. And then you get, like, the initiative bar at the bottom, but it's split into 3, and your characters can go into the speed lane, the balance lane, and the power lane. Which is, the speed lane increases casting time, but reduces the potency of the lane ability. The balance lane is their basic cast, and the power lane is a slower cast time, more powerful ability.
Okay, I get it. I see how it is.
And then those lanes can be affected by, like, bosses and hazards and stuff. So, like, for example, one of the bosses I just fought was, like, had a web ability that would cover the middle lane, and therefore when one of your champs would cast in the middle lane, they'd be immediately affected by a debuff.
Okay, I get it.
Like, you have enemies that if you hit them with a specific lane's ability, you can remove one of their buffs or aid yourself a little bit that way. So it's cool like that, and they really did their best to, like...
I do like cool mechanics like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did their best to, like, keep the characters as faithful to the game, to the original game as possible. Like, yeah, I know there's, like, things in my brain, but I can't remember. Like, Braum, who's a playable character, will reference his freaking...
I love Braum.
He will reference his backstory nonstop because he's always telling stories to the other characters. Like, your party is going to eventually become... Like, you start off with Misfortune for the first fight, but you stick around...
I think you also get Pike.
Yeah, you get Illaoi the most so far, followed up by Braum, immediately followed up by Yasuo. I think the next character I'm going to pick up is Ahri. Pike's in there, and then there's Misfortune.
Okay. I only remember my information of the game is mostly just from when it was around when it was first announced.
Yeah, so they did it on purpose. They surprise released it, like, on their Riot X Arcane event.
Yeah. They have a lot of things going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
So Arcane was really good. I liked it.
Oh my god. It's excellent.
I do think we're gonna get Warwick in season 2 though.
Yeah, I saw what you mean. I saw the Easter egg. If we could call it that. More like foreshadowing for season 2.
Yeah, it's not really an Easter egg as more as it seems foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm kind of confident that we're gonna get it.
I like Victor so much.
I love Victor.
I can't wait until stuff goes sideways. We haven't seen
Oh, I want to know what actually pushes in that direction because they can't. I don't think they're gonna retcon it.
No, they can't. And they wouldn't.
It's like his main thing.
They definitely wouldn't. I'm in the game finally.
It's just gonna be a character arc. I love.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they would. I think they respect their writing too much to do so. For retcon, I mean.
Yeah. Oh my god, I see you're on the main menu finally.
Oh my god. The sign says hot fixes applied.
Oh my god, what hot fixes were applied? Because as far as I know, the game's still fucking broken. I can get rid of the sign I put above your avatar finally.
What's that? Oh, I didn't see the sign. Waiting on him. How rude.
Is it rude?
Nah, it's pretty accurate.
I'm gonna remove it so I don't.
I'm so.
Later. There we go.
I'm so like I'm looking at Medarda and I'm like, why does she feel like she looks like a champion I've seen before in the games? Like, and they're like, nope, this person is not a person in game. And there's just something about Arcane that like shows us so many characters that we don't know that aren't champs that just fills me with joy because it feels like the whole world exists.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters that just exist normally, and we just don't see their lives because they're not as important as the ones that we play as.
I'm gonna put out a spoiler warning for Arcane because I'm about to talk about it a lot. But like when so like I was spoiled by Twitter because people don't use the spoiler tags.
Hold on, I'm gonna put in my title Arcane spoilers possible.
Arcane spoilers definite. And one of the things that the thing I was spoiled is like someone on Twitter went, "Oh no, Silco," and I'm like, "Oh, come on."
I actually liked the relationship that Jinx and Silco had. It was like by the end of it.
Yeah,
I feel like that was kind of well written.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, I loved it.
When someone went no Silco, which I'm like, "Oh, he's gonna die." Great. And then I did not expect the way he would die though. Like, whoo-hoo.
Yeah.
Oh
god, I feel like I need to up the sensitivity again every time I pick up the controller.
I also forgot that Jinx had pink eyes up until like episode 7 or 8.
Yeah, no, I was just waiting. I was waiting for that. I wanted to figure out how that happened, and I don't know why I couldn't have guessed. Control.
Yeah, it feels like it should be obvious when you see all that shimmer stuff, and then like all of a sudden at the end you're like, oh yeah. But I completely forgot she had pink eyes until we see like one of the shots where she's in the shadows. And I'm like, oh, I've seen these shots before. I like flash back to every piece of artwork I'd seen of Jinx from Riot. I was like, woo.
We have not. This is our first time here, I think.
Yes, welcome to this town.
There's like a backtracking spot here.
Oh
What's
no,
over here?
did it just never save? Oh, 2 chests.
Is that it? Okay, good thing I explored.
I forgot I have saw blades when I crouch. I mean slide.
Oh. Oh my god, you do. What the hell? How did that happen?
I think it's my class mod. Oh boy. Connection issues. How beautiful.
What a weird thing. You having connection issues?
I
wonder if it's to me.
I don't know. Well, my computer's fine, so maybe. But like, I'm just having.
I haven't. It doesn't really seem like I've been dropping frames anymore.
Oh no, Malawan's been here.
Oh no, Malawan.
Oh boy, I thought we would fight new enemies. At least we get new enemies too. Vanda. I don't understand the naming schemes though. Manta. Yeah, I started Arcane. I was like, it kind of stinks that like it's in Piltover/Zaun.
I do hope they do other areas though, because Piltover and Zaun is a good place, but I want some other ones. I would love to see like Noxus, as we've kind of seeing some Noxus, and I see that might be a push to like lean more into seeing more of it.
I think either we're gonna see it in season 2 a little bit, not a lot, because it's clearly gonna take place still in Zaun. Like Zaun exists as of what we know in League of Legends, right? It is its own nation, so we know that something's gonna happen to make that happen in Arcane.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the main
like
plot, right?
by the end of season 1, they actually agreed to that happening, but then the explosion.
Yeah, then
So we
everyone
don't know what
there
happens
like is
after.
dying, so I don't know about that one. But yeah,
Well,
so
the question is if they figure out who did it.
well, I don't think they have a reason not to.
Yeah, like their first thing to suspect would be like
Oh, obviously it's the
Zon.
Undercity, yeah.
So
But I'm curious to see how that's gonna go apart, how bloody the coup is gonna be essentially. I think that my current um, estimation or theory on how that's gonna happen is we are gonna get like their tendency seems to be using like other media to tell stories about two areas kind of that interact with each other, if you will. Because like the way Ruined
yeah.
King is, it seems to be based in not Piltover, sorry, Bilgewater and the Shadow Isles.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
expecting.
Well, we might not see any of those areas in Arcane then.
No, and that's why I
Just for
don't think
that,
we're going to see
just
them
for
in
that
Arcane.
reason.
I think that because they've kind of expanded upon the main plot in other things, we might not see it there. But I do think that like if they're doing it that way, I'm expecting. It looks like Project L might, since Darius is present, I'm expecting it to have something to do maybe Zon / no, I guess it'd be Piltover and shoot, what's
Was
the name?
that Darius there? I know there was a guy there with the Empress, but I didn't know if it was Darius. I didn't think it was.
No, in Project L, their trailer for the fighting game they're releasing soon or in the future.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah, so you see Darius in the fighting game. So I'm expecting with the backgrounds, it's either going to be Noxus and Piltover or Zon and Piltover, Zon, Noxus, Piltover. Because Darius being there, I don't know. I feel like Warwick was there, but I don't remember. Jinx was definitely there.
Yeah, because Jinx is like a darling ever since she came out.
Yeah, yeah, I think Jinx is definitely going to stay one of the crowd favorites, especially after Arcane.
Oh yeah.
And then, like I said, Bilgewater and the Shadow Isles have their own thing. I would expect Demacia, if they don't put Noxus specifically in the fighting game as its own story, with Piltover is on, we're definitely going to see Demacia and Noxus in the same thing. Because they're like two opposing.
I need to look up. I need to like look up more of my lore on League because I don't remember like a lot of the factions.
There's
I
so
know
many
there's
more than I
also
thought.
Shurima.
Shurima and Ionia, I think, would be explored together since they're both kind of connected. No, that's not true. I don't think that's an accurate statement. Hang on. Shurima is connected to the. They'd most likely do the Darkin.
I think Ionia is in the mountains and Shurima is the desert.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, that's correct. It's just Ionia. I don't know. Ionia, Noxus, and Demacia kind of get interconnected a lot because the wars.
Yeah.
I have this ball here.
I just realized we could have been driving this whole time.
Was there fast travel?
No, there was a vehicle thing back there. I remember now.
Oops.
Because we found another one.
Nice.
Somehow the Calypsos knew about the destroyer being imprisoned inside Pandora. That was their goal all along. Should Tyreen lead the destroyer? Well, you are what you eat.
I don't like that statement, but sure. So yeah, oh man, the possibility of this stuff, and they're only releasing like driplets at a time, right? They're just like, oh, here's a fighting game we're working on. Or here's a game that you didn't know we were gonna release.
It's a fake wall. Okay. I arrived at the thing and it's just like, oh, fake wall.
Yeah. Oh man, and like, whilst Riot has had some really iffy practices, I'm kind of like really in love with all the lore.
I think for the most part, Riot has been put on a pedestal way higher than like Blizzard, for example, even in the past.
Oh yeah.
And with recent things, that's even higher.
Yeah.
But no, I've heard it's actually really great working at Riot.
Yeah. I've heard not necessarily the opposite, but I've heard they've had issues.
I mean, when doesn't like a group have issues sometimes? So.
Yeah, that's a fair point. You ready to meet the first Vault Hunter?
You so long, Vault Hunter. We got a universe to save. Wow.
Oh, he's tiny?
Think someone less handsome.
Yeah. Also, he has a whip because Indiana Jones, I guess.
He has a whip that can just hook onto, like, nothing.
Here's a little something for making
Yeah. Here's a gun.
I love him.
You can just shoot guns out. Oh, it's a trash gun, but yeah.
I really want that gun.
Oh, that gun?
So if you got some, I'm always happy to make you a gun or two. Right?
He can make guns if we give him Iridian. Okay, cool.
Interesting. Hey, I have a lot I'm not using. Could you take it and give me a good gun?
Yeah, I don't feel like paying Randy Pitchford. Whoa.
Hey, is that the door?
It's a door?
There's no pathway, though.
This laser whip's been handy.
No, but there's a thing over here.
Keep up in my sundown years. Plus, whips are great. Lasers too.
Thanks. Could you maybe...
Oh, okay. He went over here. Wait.
Pandora's a planet-sized vault. Iridians called it the Great Vault or something.
Iridian...
Wait.
Original monstrosity.
Wait.
Wasn't easy.
Where is he?
I think he's in the ground.
Yeah, I saw him, like, go over there and, like, disappear, and I got...
Had a backup plan.
Hey, we got an update, right? It goes hot fixes, right? Yeah,
Oh,
thank
yeah.
you.
Where there's a will, there's a way. Lee.
No, we have to break him out.
Behind this door.
Do we, though?
Ancient Iridian astrokinetic vault-powered phase engine something or other.
I got it.
God, this game.
And the colors.
When can we play completed games, please?
Completed and multiplayer don't match up.
And it could do it again too. But we need 4
God.
to get in. You already got 3 of them, right?
Oh yeah.
I can't wait till it's like, hey, interact with him, and we can't.
Talk to Typhon de Leon.
I can't wait till we've already soft-locked the game.
There's one last
Fantastic.
I know where it is. Heads up though. It's kind of a slip.
What were the keys again? The symbol,
Yeah, but I'm sure you're up for it.
Big
that,
cylinder thing we got from Promethea, I think.
Vault Hunter.
and then we just one more.
Oh, no, he's giving us something. Oh! I found him!
He shut. I found. Yeah, I knew he was in there.
I saw his gun
I can
stick
kind
out.
of. I can kind. Yeah.
Between us and the vault. This is exactly why I tried to keep Necro the Fail
Oh,
secret.
dude, it's because he's a mole man.
Out of its cage. You gotta get the last key. Hey,
Dude, your gun sucks.
bridge that leads to vault side.
Hold on, I know what to do with this.
Good luck with Maliwan.
So many side quests I can't find myself to care about anymore.
Oh, the gun can't be thrown off the edge. Okay. Yeah, I can't find myself to care about all the side quests anymore.
I feel like I did them all the first time, and now I just don't want to anymore. It's just...
I don't even want to now.
Oh,
Oh, we don't go this way, do we?
oh man, I maxed out my skill tree. Oh no. Wow, hotfixes, huh? Yep, sure
happened?
is. I was on the skill tree thing, and it switched skill tree, but it didn't turn it, so you could see my selector thing. Oh, what the heck? Like behind me on another skill tree, but I couldn't see what it was pointing at.
God. Go to vault. Okay, we're gonna go that way.
Oh dear.
I'm not even picking up any of these. I don't give a fuck. I just want the twin dead.
Just let me out of here so we can kill I was gonna say Colleen for some reason.
How could you?
When you saw me, you said to yourself, that's the first Vault Hunter? This guy? Ha! People have been underestimating me my whole life. But like I always say, heroes come in all shapes and sizes.
he looks like if Indiana Jones was played by Jack Black.
People and let them know what's up.
I guess.
Hey, just got a rambling message from Typhon de Leon. Something about a machine and another vault key. He seems to like you. Do us proud, killer.
Why does he have your Echo number? What is this?
How did he
Oh.
get our numbers?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, I guess Echoes can like connect to each other. Well, I mean,
What
the
happened
twins
there?
also.
Oh my god.
What happened?
I can't move forward here because of hitboxes.
Beautiful.
That's stupid.
What's the problem?
Can I? Is there a way to go to third person?
Just not in this game.
I can't move forward here
Because this is
because of my height and hitboxes, I think.
I don't understand.
Can I slide on
'cause
it? Yeah,
the
I can
thing-
slide on it.
Okay, yeah, so
Yep. You see what I I got stuck and I like tunneled in on. Why am I getting stuck here?
because game bad.
Who's talking? Oh, it's Trout. I just remembered that guy exists.
It's a different Trond.
Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right there. I'm doing what I normally do.
Skipping. Well, these guys are level 29 though. 39.
Ooh, interesting.
Great, another trumped. My other fist was getting jealous.
My other fist was getting jealous. Oh. Dark Powerhouse Heavy. Excellent.
Wow, these guys can't even hit me. What the hell is going on here?
Game broke. Wait, no,
Door
stop.
stuck. I just remembered door stuck.
Doors stuck.
Do you know what that is?
Is that home stuck but indoors?
No, I will send you if I remember, I will send you what I'm talking about after.
Fair enough.
It's something that happened in like Counter-Strike, and
Oh, yeah.
it got very like well known.
Is that the like someone was like stuck in the door because the other guy kept like opening it on him?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he just started screaming, door stuck, door stuck.
I don't think I actually like listened to it with sound on. You got a putz.
Let me through the door. Are you still fighting?
Oh yeah, I want the XP.
Oh, I've cleared the mission objective, and I'm just waiting for the door to open.
Yeah, you keep moving us forward. It's cool.
Oh, you can jump over that. Interesting.
Oh look, it's
Oh,
totally not. a
okay? There's
constructor.
two. There's two of them, and they're kind of like boss level. Okay, so
Oof.
let's. Never mind. Actually, I just took out one.
Ouch.
Oh, it's because I kept critting.
No, I deaded. I was going to say the sequel to Homestuck. That's Liam. Oh jeez, I get 2 days off. What am I gonna do? Clean up.
Don't go to
probably.
work.
Don't go to work. Yeah, definitely that. That work's not so bad.
Find elevated position. That's a good idea. Because I can probably shoot the fucking door open, can't I?
No.
Yep, I can. The door I was waiting to open, I could break it. God damn it.
Oh wow, I thought that maybe the other guy was
Oh, the thing exploded. Okay. Schmendrick.
dead. Can you speak English, Leon, please?
I'm starting to run back now.
Oh, they've got little doggos.
Nice to have some company for a change. Haven't had anyone human to talk to for years.
Oh.
I crash landed decades ago. I've been moved here ever since. I had to get real creative to survive here. Want to hear my secret? Get this. I'm really smart. I always say smart's good. Small's good too. You can fit in places. And I think the best. People don't want to look at you. Perfect for sneaking. If I do my share of sneaking, since Babylon showed up, I've been nabbing tech and listening in on their echoes. Great products.
Wow.
Security. If you're smart.
Hey, Vault Hunter. Vaughn says Pandora's shaking like an ice skate with fever dreams. No word from Tyrene, but we got
What about Vaughn's not on the sanctuary ship?
few of you, as you know. So, Typhon, may I call you Typhon? Is there a Mrs. DeLeon?
Yeah, later. She died though.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Why are you thirsting?
Vault Hunter, if you get the chance, please get Typhon DeLeon's
She hates people.
care for research purposes.
I don't know. I was trying to come up with something in my head as a comeback, and I couldn't. The only thing I could come up with was that she likes them thick.
Yeah, but Ellie's like right there though. Oh, there's a radio tower. I'm gonna go for that.
Was that you trying to shoot me there?
Yeah.
I got confused because someone started shooting me as soon as the general started talking.
Oh, this game is awful for its villains, man. I can't stand its characters. Legitimately awful.
Yeah. I've heard good things about the DLC though, so here we go.
I do enjoy the DLC. Not gonna lie, the DLCs are fun.
Thanks for turning that tower to our side, sugar. That should get the Calypso.
I don't know if I could actively say they're great. Didn't drink enough water. Thanks, Liam.
I need to drink more. I need to drink more water.
He answered why she was thirsting. Ba-boom. I just...
Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to destroy the red things in the air.
Hey, I found you guys. Hey, Wraiths.
Yeah, I've just been killing them and not killing the red things.
It's fine, they'll just get armors. Ultimate Super Bad Egg Digiclone. Excellent.
Yep, that's my brother.
One of your other 4 brothers. Oh man, I've been playing the Mega Man X. I've been playing the Mega Man X series, right?
Yep, I know you have.
Oh jeez, bro. Oh jeez, bro. Mega Man X4. I realized that my audio wasn't loud enough, by the way, so I'm kind of upset by that because like I clipped one of the worst lines in voice acting I've ever heard in my life.
Oh really?
Freaking fantastic. Yeah, old school Capcom was known for having like really awful voice acting. From what I understand, because like Mega Man X4 has it. They cut it, like they had voice acting in one game and they cut it out in the next. And I found that so funny. For some reason they decided in Mega Man X4 they'd split the time, not the timeline, but like you get to play the game, you can play as Zero as well, and he has a different story.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I guess we're not gonna do that with the next one. Nice.
Oh, the door opened finally.
Except you kind of have a separate story in X5. I'm not... It's confusing. X5 you can pick who you play as at the beginning of a stage. But... It's weird. It's not like X4 where you basically play as each character separately.
Oh, boss.
Excellent.
I think it's boss. It's a drop down into like a big area, so
Yeah, that's usually a boss. They're not very subtle about it.
I'll wait for you.
It's totally not Sigma, the villain of 4. Yep, totally not Sigma. This time they give him a scythe.
Oh god, my back. I'm still having the issues of leaning forward too much in games.
Yeah. This time, totally not Sigma had a scythe. And you fight him 4 times, technically speaking, actually.
This one's for my little brother, Sammy.
Yeah? Okay. Where usually Sigma has 2 phases, he now has 4. It's excellent. I love it. Though the 3rd and 4th phase are like mixed into the same thing.
Oh, please, just destroy him. I knew as soon as his shield was gone, he would just like melt.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a legendary. Oh, it's a grenade. You know what? Let's equip it. It's a torque grenade.
Do I have an acceptable replacement? No. Oh, I don't know what killed me, but ouch.
It was what was up there? That's what got you.
Well, I'm dead. Oh, hello. Glad they're keeping it original. Yeah. So glad they made a new character. At least it's not X3 Sigmas. I hear he's the worst in the series, and I honestly am ready to believe it very, very, very much.
I don't have like any experience with Mega Man besides like knowing about a 3D one on PS1 long ago that
On
I
PS1?
played slightly bit of.
I know that the PS2 had at least one of them.
I don't know if it was PS1 or PS2. I just remember it back in the past, and when I was that old, I had a PS1. So
And what I liked is that when I got onto the PS1, you have so they had like the first 3 games were on SNES, to my understanding. Then when they released X4, it was on PS1, and it ran a lot better. It looks a lot better, and it plays a lot better. It's also a lot easier than the other 3.
I'm gonna drink an energy drink. Actually, I'm kind of feeling tired.
You know what? Let's do it. Energy drink solidarity. I'll be right back. I'm getting mine.
Alright. Alright. How are you all doing in chat?
Look at this guy trying to teabag me.
I like the energy drinks I've found.
Which ones you got?
Monster Rehab.
Monster Rehab.
Yeah, there's Monster energy drinks. There is a brand of it that's Rehab, and you can find things like strawberry lemonade, iced tea lemonade, and then peach tea. And they're just non-carbonated energy drinks, and they're
Oh, right.
all flavors of drinks I drink, and they taste really good.
Excellent.
Like I get a bunch of the peach tea ones.
I have Monster Zero, I think is what it's called. Which has no, like, sugar. Liam says, all I know is that there is a man and he is Mega and that Sigma is always the villain.
Hold on, I'm turning down my game volume, but I realize it might be too loud for... There we go.
Well, to be fair, Liam, he's apparently not the villain in one game. In the Mega Man X series. And
Actually, now that I think about it, the other things I know about Mega Man is the show.
Which one? There's like 3.
I remember the one where the guy, where he, like, it looks like he, like, turns into Mega Man, I think.
Star Force. So there's
no, I think the one before that then, actually.
Battle Network?
I don't know, I just remember it in the past.
So the Battle Network's one of my favorite series because it plays like completely different than the other ones. It's not a platformer game.
Oh, I'm not talking about games, I'm talking about the show.
Yeah, so the show itself is basically based off that where...
But yeah, no, I actually, I do have a slight experience with that game, actually, Battle Network. I think I tried Battle Network 3, and it is a type of gameplay up my alley.
Oh, they're really good.
Yeah.
I wish I had them so I could actually stream them. That'd be fantastic, actually. I'm doing the Mega Man X to 0 to ZX timeline on stream. I would do the Mega Man Battle Network to Mega Man Star Force ones. They're really fun.
I've been really wanting to play through World of Final Fantasy again, too.
That's a good... I should finish it.
I also... We talked about the game in the house for a brief bit, and I came up with what I wanted them to do, like, another game in the series.
Yeah?
Like, instead of getting... Like, get rid of, like, the stacking mechanic.
Yep.
And this was my idea, pretty much. Get rid of the stacking mechanic, but you can make a party that you can fill in with a certain number based on, like, for example, it costs a certain amount of points, and small, medium, large take up, like, 1, 2, 3 points to put in the party.
Yep.
And to do, like, the combined attacks, like, you know how, like, stacking 2 fires against Fyra?
Yeah.
Or something like that?
Yep.
Have it so Chrono Trigger style, that if they have a turn at the
teams.
same time, they can do a tag team attack.
Yeah, they did that with
I would love that.
They did that
And
with,
I'm thinking about using that for something in the future.
No, that mechanic's great. They did that with 2 of the Tokyo RPG Factory RPGs. So like which is I Am Setsuna and Lost Sphere.
Yeah.
Both have those abilities.
Yeah. I know I Am Setsuna had it. That's kind of like a nod to like Chrono Trigger in a way.
Yeah. Well, Lost Sphere kind of is up the same alley. Just they went more sci-fi than I Am Setsuna did, and I'm like having a hard time getting into it. The story's a lot more talky, I guess. And
there's a game I actually want to try, but it's for Xbox 360. It's I think it's called Lost Odyssey.
Is that only for Xbox 360?
Yeah, it's only for Xbox 360.
I thought Lost Odyssey was
It's if my knowledge is correct, it's made by Mistwalker, which I think was the company made by the creator of Final Fantasy.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it's kind of like a stylized RPG, and like just looking at it, I'm like looking at like the battle system and just like the UI elements, and I'm like, that looks like Final Fantasy X a bit, like just like the way
Where's
the
this
UI
at?
looked.
I missed a bunch of stuff. Okay, if you like that gameplay, I recommend One Step from Eden. One Step from Eden from the Battle Network gameplay. That's an interesting concept. Good, good. I think that's
Oh,
what we're talking
Broden
about.
Studios have it.
And then Broten Studio said, "Hey, hi, how you doing, Uncle Kev?" I have lost Odyssey. Very good. Yeah, I just don't have an Xbox 360. I'm thinking maybe one day getting an Xbox One or an Xbox Series X, just because I hear Game Pass is good, but
Game Pass is really worth it.
the thing is that I could get it on my PC if I had a good PC. So
Yeah, like I can get Game Pass on my computer, and it would be worth it.
I
Like,
just need a good
but you
PC.
need the better version of the Game Pass to play the games on the computer. I think
Oh, okay, that's annoying.
it's like not that much extra, but it's still something.
It's just
Oh
alright.
my god, I can't shoot this thing in front of me.
I have so many subscriptions already that I'm tired of. But like I don't want to stop because like they've become part of my daily life. Final Fantasy, I'm gonna have to stop playing until Endwalker comes out because my subscription's expiring soon.
When my subscription expired, I turned off the auto renewal, and
I
I'm
did
just
that.
gonna renew it when I had time because, as you know, I've been doing assignments like every day, all day.
Yes, you're a studious boy.
Yeah. I need to keep up that average of 100 in that one class.
Average, yikes.
It is actually the
I know
that
it's
is
fantastic average. You're doing great, yo.
only because I had bonus marks in that class.
It's fine.
If it was actual, it would be above 100.
Then you should go
Well,
100.
the very first semester I did of this course, in that one, like in the programming class for that, I had above 100% for the longest time until I think one test ruined it for me. That I just was not doing that good on it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Broten Studios just said one of the most depressive things I've ever read in my life.
4 DVDs for Xbox 360. I mean,
See, the thing is that it's not. That doesn't mean it's huge.
apparently Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, it's in 2 discs on Xbox 360.
It's on 2 discs for Xbox 360.
I know, that's
while
why it's
as
depressing.
PS3, it's just one.
That's because they don't know how to optimize disk space on the Xbox. Honestly, actually, to be fair, the Xbox 360 optimized actually nothing, but from what I hear, they just didn't know how to optimize anything on that console. They did better on later consoles, though. That's what I hear. I wonder if they.
I could have had an Xbox 360 in my life a long time ago, but
Um,
I was a child and my stupidity got in my way of that.
Ada.
And by
Ada,
that I mean by that I mean with the stupidity is my dad offered me one, like literally gave me one,
Okay.
and then but he did something that angered me, and so I was like I didn't even ask for it, and then he just took it away,
Oof.
and I never saw it again.
Oof. Oof.
I don't know what my dad did that angered me.
You don't remember
but,
that? You
like,
just remember losing the Xbox?
Yeah,
That's rough, buddy.
I mean it wasn't a big deal. I had a PS3, I had a computer.
Ouch, no harm. Rude. Back.
I probably wouldn't have played that much on it. Really, the only like series that I play exclusively to Xbox is Halo,
Yeah.
and I haven't played that in a long
It's
time.
the only thing that they do. I literally had nothing I wanted on Xbox ever.
If you ever
until-
get an Xbox, and I ever get an Xbox again, Halo would be a great co-op game for us to play. I actually like those games.
Oh, jeez. I hear they're good, but there's so many things that I'm just like, man. I read 2 of their novels too. Like, I didn't hate them. I just like, it's just not my style of content. I don't know how to explain it other than that.
It's just a co-op shooter campaign. That's pretty much what it would be.
Yeah, but like, so
I played other games like that. I played some games that are just FPS shooters, but you can do it co-op.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? I'm starting to swallow the just play games thing. Although I've convinced Ada to actually get to play a series that I love a lot on streams with me, so I'm happy about that.
Oh, what series?
It's Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, I don't think you needed much convincing on that, actually.
No, actually, we're using the disc that you guys lent us.
That we're still lending you, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, we need to get that back.
I
I'm
think,
like,
by the way, I think we actually just bought our own another copy.
it's a 2.5 and 1.5. Did you guys get the all-in-one?
I think we did.
Oh, okay, I'll let her know if that's a thing. Just check.
I
These 4 gigabytes,
I mean,
6 and 8
it's not like
gigs.
I'm not saying that saying like, oh, you can keep it. I'm just saying that saying like, yeah, I think we just got another copy.
I'll just be like, we're not in that much of a hurry. We can finish
yeah,
our papers.
yeah, we're not in a hurry for that. I think I told you that last time too.
I think you did, yeah. I mean, you've told us a couple times. Ada's just kind of like, no, we have to give it back. I'm like, I mean, you're right.
Well,
but
eventually,
also, we're using it.
yeah. To
Like,
make it, I just need to borrow something from you.
Yeah, that's it. There you go. There you go. That's how it used to happen in high school. And then I stopped lending my friend Dom my games because he kept my Pokemon XD for 5 years. And then when I was like, hey, can I have it back? I kind of want to sell it. And he's like, why do you want to sell it? How much do you want to sell it? I'm like, I'm selling it for like $50 because that's the market value. And he's like, no way, I'll give you 20. I'm like, no, give it back to me. And he's like, oh, okay, fine, but I don't know where it is. I'm like, for real? And then we're digging for, of all things, one of my DS styluses. And we flip over his couch cushions and guess what I find in the cushions?
Oh my god.
The disc, not the game. Not the box, the disc.
Just the disc? Oh
Just
no,
the
that's
disc.
even worse.
I hated that. I was like, oh my god, if this doesn't work, you owe me 50, my dude.
Did it work?
Yeah, I did, actually, and I didn't sell it.
You didn't sell it?
No, the need to sell it left. I managed to sell, like, a Naruto game I had very easily for a higher price.
Yeah. Naruto games probably sell better.
Oh, niche games apparently sell immediately. So that was fantastic. And, like, I really, really, really like Pokemon XD. It is
I've
by
heard it's
far-
good. I've never really played them though.
It's
I've
one of
never,
my favorites.
the GameCube ones are ones I've not really played.
I haven't finished. I got to the end of Coliseum, I think, which is the first one. But Pokemon XD, it's beautiful. Sorry, I just really like it because I don't know. Actually, it is a really cool story. Like the whole concept of the Pokemon GameCube games is that
I remember it being like slightly darker or something.
yeah. So the concept is that these you know how Team Rocket steals Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it just so happens that in Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon XD, in Pokemon Coliseum, you start the game off as a member of a team called Team Snag'em, whose whole shtick is they had a device called the Snag Machine that allows them to throw Pokeballs that can steal Pokemon from other trainers, overriding essentially the defense that having a Pokemon has on a Pokemon. Right?
Yeah.
But the game starts off with your character doing the coolest thing I've ever seen a Pokemon Pro Tag do, where he drives out of the Team Snag'em base on his hover motorcycle, with his Espeon and his Umbreon. And you hear one of the Team Snag'em members go, "He stole the machine!" And then your character equips it to his own arm and goes like, just essentially that's how he leaves the team. He just steals their machine and hecks off. And then you meet a girl who can identify these things called shadow Pokemon, which you learn that another a group of scientists connected to Team Snag'em have genetically modified so that a Pokemon will like. They explain it as closing off the doors to their heart, but like essentially making them emotionally like unavailable to other trainers, so that they can't get closer to them. But it also prevents them from leveling up and evolving and stuff. But it makes them more powerful than a regular Pokemon at that level would be. So
Okay.
Outwardly, they're indistinguishable from a regular Pokemon, but this girl character that you see that follows you around the entire game, who kind of acts as your character's moral compass because he's definitely not a nice guy, otherwise.
Okay.
Like he doesn't like you get to choose like it's a Pokemon game, right? But he's not like a 10-year-old pro tag. He's like this 18-year-old dude who like left the team and just like could have gone on a stealing spree, but this
I like
girl's
that.
like,
I like that idea of being like. I would like it. I know it would never happen, but a game where you can actually be part of the villain team. That'd be an interesting concept.
yeah, it was cool.
For example, if they ever did a Pokemon like an actual like MMO
Mm-hmm.
where you can interact with others, like more,
Yeah.
that would probably be a nice social aspect. Have like evil teams that are just players.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they just kind of
It
plot
would be
twisted us.
mean, but still.
Just steal other people's Pokemon. Yeah, I can see that. Just being rude. Yeah. So and then so like they're like, oh, your guy's like edgier than every other Pokemon Pro deck. I'm like, I like this. I like his design a lot. He's like dark.
I think I've seen one. I think I've seen a character, and it's like Final Fantasy villain
Oh
is
man,
what he looks like.
he's got like this blue trench coat and the snag machines on his arm, and it looks super sleek on him. And
I'm not talking about the main character. I'm talking about like just a character I've seen, like a model, and it's just like it looks like a Final Fantasy villain.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know which one's like.
I'll find an image of that later too.
I can probably identify them too. Like and so like you go on this quest to like purify these characters because the girl character like kind of wants nothing to do with you at first, but then eventually realizes that like you're the only person who can actually take shadow Pokemon away from others, because your character's like, I'm not giving the snag machine to anyone. So she's like, okay, well then you're morally responsible for like catching all the shadow Pokemon and purifying them. And she's like, oh, okay, hang on. I've got an idea. Is the Final Fantasy villain you're referring to the guy with the big afro?
No, but I know who that is too, and
That
that's
guy's
an amazing
great.
character.
I love him. He's in both games.
I've seen him and I've heard his music, and I know he has Ludicolo's.
Oh, Ludicolo's music, he dances to the music. It's just all fantastic. You fight him so many times.
What is his? I'm trying to remember his name now.
Mirror B.
Yeah, I knew it was something B.
What the heck? I can't platform you? Oh man, and then the second game kind of takes place after the events of the first game, like 3 years, I think, or no, it's more than 3 years. But like, and they kind of go like, oh yeah, those events happen. We're potentially remaking a snag machine just in case those things happen again, and also a purification machine, so that you don't have to go. The way it happened in the first game, you needed to go to a specific town and find like this old relic where Pokemon could essentially meditate and open up their hearts again after grinding away at their darkness or whatever, which is a fun mechanic. And then by doing that, you could like, whatever, get them to level up. It's fun because like they don't gain XP in theory. However, during the time that they're shadow Pokemon, they kind of bank the HP in a hidden vault, in a hidden like counter, and when you purify them, they get all that XP in one go.
They retroactively give you the experience.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you don't like lose out on it.
I like that. I like that a lot because I would hate it. I have a thing where I hate using something that doesn't gain anything. Like
Yeah.
for example, if you have a character that's max level, why use it when I can level up other
Oh,
characters?
absolutely, I get that.
I like there being some reason for me to keep using a max level character, even if it's just something small.
Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like something they did. That's really cool.
There is a hole here.
It's gonna be the next part of the game, I think.
I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, listen. I know what's been going on out there. Troy and Tyrene, my kids, well,
Oh, they're his kids.
Yeah, they said
I
so.
haven't- I
Tyrene just
haven't-
relieved that.
I haven't been paying attention to the story because we've been talking.
Tyrene literally just revealed that. She's like, "Oh, by the way, your friend killed my brother."
I'm glad my boy's dead, but at least he can't hurt people no more.
Oh, Typhon, purest character on Pandora. He's not even on Pandora.
Wanted to, and I should have, but I couldn't find the words. How my kids
Yeah.
ended up, that's on me. Might have done
The reason I like Pokemon XD better is because they do a little more.
how my story
Like the only Pokemon you can get in Coliseum are either Pokemon you transfer from your Game Boy Advance games
I was so scared I'd lose them too.
Yeah.
by trading, or Pokemon you can steal, like the set list of Shadow Pokemon. In XD,
Yeah, I don't like limiting myself like that.
because the goal isn't to catch them all; it's to catch all the Shadow Pokemon, right? In XD, they
Yeah.
expanded a little bit. You can there's still the set Shadow Pokemon, which counts up to like 45, I think, maybe a little more. And then there's the wild Pokemon in 3 different areas that are a little. It widens it a little bit, but it's still not much. But you can still trade from the GBA game, so it's decent. I wouldn't mind like another sequel. Oh my god, it'd be really good. And guess what? Guess who didn't touch the games?
in her grave, Vault Hunter. The headstone. Yeah.
Game Freak?
Been clear.
Yeah, no Game Freak on those games.
You know who also didn't touch Game Freak? Or I mean, touch one of their games?
Who?
The latest Pokemon game.
Yeah, that was a mess. My friend Andrew, you know how he bought it?
Yeah.
He finished
Did
it.
he return it?
He returned it. He was like,
Yeah.
I don't like owning trash.
That's at least a thing. At least you can return it and get your money's worth. Because I know EB, I know they have a thing where if you buy a game, if you bring it back within a week, you can get another game for the same price.
Yeah, so he got Shin Megami Tensei 5.
That's a good. I would say that's good. I
good
haven't
for
really
us.
played any SMT games. But with the way Pokemon's handling their game, like Game Freak's handling their Pokemon games, if Arceus is not good, I don't have much hope.
The series is dead.
It's
Yeah.
looking more and more like I keep having this talk where it's just like we could just build a better Pokemon game ourselves. Like I know I could program one. It's just I don't have the art. That's
There-
literally the biggest thing.
There are so many like well-liked fan games out there. The problem is that most of the fan games.
I love the genre of monster collecting. I
Yeah.
loved World of Final Fantasy. It was a nice Pokemon, like a monster collecting in the Final Fantasy universe.
Yep.
Digimon's good. Nexomon was okay.
I'm gonna get the first one at some point.
Nino Kuni was a really good monster collecting.
Yeah, technically.
I keep saying it. Nino Kuni's battle system would have been perfect for Pokemon.
I agree. I think that there's so many like fan-made Pokemon games out there that people like. My only issue with them is that they're focused on comp style play. They like up the difficulty compared to regular Pokemon games, which in my opinion would turn away people that just want to play the games casually, right?
I know Temtem is a very popular one, and that one you can actually play with other people, and you can even play co-op.
Huh. Interesting.
And when you play through it, you do double battles.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
What did we just get? We got his.
I think Temtem's only for computer right now, though. But I remember when it first came out, it was like $20. Now it's like 40 something, I think. Because it's every time they bring out like a new area, the price goes up because the game's bigger.
There's some fan games that are just weird. I think one of them is called Pokemon Phoenix or something, and it's not out yet. But like,
There's a lot of Pokemon fan games, but to be honest, shouldn't really touch them anyways. They shouldn't even really exist.
some of them, yeah. The one I'm talking about, I think Pokemon Phoenix seems to like. I don't know what they were going for. They kept advertising it. It's not out yet, but they're advertising it as like Pokemon with Skyrim skill trees, and I'm like, what do you need skill trees in Pokemon for?
My first response to that was ew. Like
Yeah, I mean, me
instinctively.
too.
I didn't actually consciously think of that response. That just came out of my my mouth, like unconsciously.
I feel that honestly, actively. Like, why?
Where are we going? I'm looking at the map. Do we have to just go to a different area?
Sanctuary.
Here, warp us.
So like, yeah, I was like, okay, I kind of want to see, like, if it's free, I'll test it out. I was looking for Pokemon fan games. I was like, I just want to try. Like, as it is, I made a joke on Twitter where I was like, I literally bet I could stream the original Diamond and Pearl and no one would know the difference because nothing is different.
Well, the thing is, I was a little sad first when I saw it because it's not a remake; it's a remaster.
Oh yeah, me too.
and they took things away. I liked the upgrade to the underground, but that's the only plus I really saw.
It's a fake
was-
plus, and do you know why?
Oh, why?
Because yeah, they upgraded the size of the underground and the things you can do in it. However, you can't do capture the flag anymore, and it's not even multiplayer. The underground
Oh.
isn't multiplayer.
Okay. I need to build a Pokemon game.
When I was like, yeah, so they put all their budget into multiplayer. Andrew was like, where? I'm like, well, they spruced up the underground and what's the other thing I said? They added hideaways in the underground and they increased the underground. Yeah, they spruced up the Union Room in the underground. He was like, okay, no one's gonna use the Union Room in Pokemon for no reason. And then also he's like, underground isn't multiplayer. I'm like, what? He's like, I don't know if it was in the first game. I'm like, yeah, it had capture the flag.
Yep, it was. I can tell you this: the underground was multiplayer.
Oh yeah, I played with my friend a whole bunch.
It's also how you need to play capture the flag to get a certain Pokemon too.
Spiritomb, right?
Yep.
Yep.
You do.
Not anymore.
I'm gonna put my controller down for a small bit while they talk. Never mind. The objective change right as I put it down. There, now I'll put it down.
Pardon me.
Take a
So,
drink
yeah,
of it.
I was
But no,
very yikes.
I kind of now really want to make a Pokemon game. Take like the idea I had for like World of Final Fantasy, like the World of Final Fantasy, like what they could do to get rid of stacking.
Yeah.
Because stacking is like, oh, it's an interesting thing, but I don't want to see it again in the next one, which there will be another. I know there will be another, and I'm waiting.
Yeah, I should probably buy
The
Is
Maxima
buying-
edition really
is buying
hinted at there
them-
being another.
Yeah, is buying the Maxima edition worth it, or is there an upgrade? I can get?
It gives you all DLC, and there's a bonus scene after you beat the game, like when you get the true ending.
I'm considering it because I want to finish
It's
the game.
it's a very scene of like what happened. I can't remember fully about it, but it's like you see one of the main characters in a cloak with I think both gauntlets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got spoiled on certain things in that plot actually.
Oh, and World of Final Fantasy.
Aren't they,
Yeah,
like, they're either-
I played it all when I first got it. I played through the whole thing, except I didn't beat the game because I got to the point where you think you beat the game the first time, and then you have some conditions, and
Yeah.
I didn't beat those conditions to get the actual end.
Okay, so then do you have to restart the whole game?
No, it's just hey, you played through the game, something happened at the end that you didn't expect. You kind of wake up knowing what happened before you went into the final dungeon, kind of
Okay.
thing. And your characters actually know, so you go off and do something to change what happened.
Oh,
It's a whole Bravely kind of thing, if
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I should do Bravely second.
Bravely Default 2 literally did that exact same thing multiple times.
Great.
Which, that game's also good. I've been wanting to play through that again, but on hard mode.
Oh dear, there's a hard mode.
Yeah, that's a hard mode. I just didn't play it on hard mode. I played normal and I still had difficulty with some things. But for the most part, my grinding method was very good.
Yeah, I should finish Bravely second. I should finish Bravely Default properly.
If I had the physical copy of Bravely Default 2, I'd let you borrow it. If I had the physical copy of Bravely Default 2, I would have let John borrow it I would have actually just let him borrow my Switch.
My brother has this tendency of buying all these games that I kind of want to try a little bit sometimes digitally, and I'm like, why, bro?
I buy games digitally either because I make the split decision that I want to play this game right now, and I don't want to go out and get it, or if I buy it on PlayStation, if I get it digitally, me and Jenna can play it at the same time because
Yeah,
of the way PlayStations work.
I'm allergic to that.
I only started doing it because it was a great way for us to get games and play them at the same time.
Mm-hmm. No, I am.
Now those connections
I like getting digital because you can return them at some point. You can sell them if you wanted to, if you really didn't like the game. If you're too lazy
Yeah.
to go out, I like getting physical
I
because
know
it just feels
Jenna,
nice to have a
loves
box collection.
collecting. Jenna loves collecting physical games, and
Uh,
I understand the appeal, but sometimes I also am on the opinion of digital games should be cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Digital games should be cheaper than their physical counterparts.
Yep.
There's literally no reason why they're the same price.
Nope. And yet. And like one of the things I like for physical games, it helps to get through the backlog when you actually can see them physically.
Yeah.
Um.
I can't make a backlog, or I have a huge backlog. I can't make the time to really play through a game on its own anymore.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like they'll be like, oh, I want to play, for example, I want to play Bravely Default 2 again, but on hard mode. When am I going to have the time?
Nope. Nope. Well, okay, so when there's Switch games,
Yeah.
when there's Switch games, my trick was to bring them to work. And then like
I could do that, but for like an RPG, you really want to sit down and have hours with it. Especially if you need to grind, because if you need to grind, you're just you're using a bit of time to just, I'm going to be slightly more ahead, and I still have to do more grinding. If you have like 30-minute times with it each day.
I don't know, cause like in my opinion is maybe I have like little bits of 30 minutes at a shot, and then and yeah, it's mildly annoying that you can't like play them in long periods like you'd like, but the Switch allows you to put it into sleep mode. You can quick save. If it's grinding, you're just doing little bursts at a time. It doesn't get overwhelming, and you can always like take that time later.
Only I had a decade to study
So that's kind of like the way I see it.
design is
At both points, like, yeah, I'd like to sit down for 4 hours, but like when I don't have time, at least I get some kind of burst of like doing something in the game, right?
Yeah, but sometimes if you have only that small bit of time, you don't want to spend it on
No, I
that.
feel that. Like that's like when I want to play Final Fantasy and I have less than 2 hours, I'm like, I don't. It's
I
not
feel like
worth
I
it.
feel like 2 hours is enough for doing stuff in Final Fantasy. Even an hour is a lot to do in Final Fantasy.
I feel like an hour isn't enough.
Um,
Like if I want to do roulettes, especially as DPS, it's just not enough for me.
Yeah, because of queue times.
Yeah, it's just the queue times
Um,
there. I don't get, but like any more than 2 hours, I'll fall asleep, which is
Yeah.
silly.
That's what I feel like Botcha does really well because there's always people doing
There's something
it,
happening. Yeah.
and you can always queue into everything that goes on.
Yep. I went to Bodger by myself at some point and nothing was happening, and I was like, why?
Yeah, it might have just been dead at that time, but
Yeah, there's
for the
just
most
nobody.
part, there's always people doing it.
I tried to do a
um,
critical engagement by myself. It didn't go so great.
Oh God, no, don't. The raids, you can't do them if you have under a certain number of people too. I've tried doing the very final one with like, no, actually, I tried doing the very first one with like 4 people, and we
Yikes.
couldn't do it because of at the very beginning you need to split the party, like the whole raid,
Yeah. Yikes.
and fight two different bosses at the same time.
Okay. Wow. That sounds rad though.
So, yeah, pretty much you're breaking into the castrum.
Right, yeah, that's Castrum
And-
Lorus.
Lacus Latour, yep. But like, the bottom group is defending the thing that's breaking down the door, and at the top you're just a
What
giant.
the heck? Okay. Sorry, my ball was having a seizure. Yeah, so you're breaking into the Castrum and then splitting the party
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, and then even after that, you need to split the party into 6
Yikes.
because you need to. If you save every single prisoner, you get rewards. You get more rewards for each one.
Yeah, so you've
So you
got a
need-
minimum
you
of
need
12
to
people.
split You need to split up in 6 different directions.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's a lot of.
They're fun. They're very fun though, but the boss after that can get people stuck.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people die to pretty much the second boss in that area.
Okay, I gotta give Borderlands 3 one thing here. It has given us the most amount of Iridium ghosts and Iridian enemies so far, which I'm like good because like this guy's glitching. Just fighting 3 types of enemies and they're like the big bads is just meh to me. Put the key in place.
One of the statues your scientist was talking
All right.
Give it the key, like an offering.
We'll get to Baja one day. It's one of those things where I don't want to play it if I'm not level like
It
70.
really is a thing where you want to grind it with people
Mm-hmm.
too.
Nice my hairy ass, but it does have its charm.
I've been able to grind Eureka on my own because they updated it so that you could,
Nice.
but it's still you need people for most of the things in Eureka. And Baja is the same, where you can do it solo. Okay, Baja is really hard to do things solo at the beginning, but once you get essences, it becomes easy to solo things.
Okay.
Because, for example, you can get essences that while you're in there increase your max health by like 75%.
Nice. Almost double.
Yeah, there are ridiculous things like that. There's things like you'll heal for every attack, like a bit of damage you do.
Yeah.
I forget which one I used on Ninja because there's a combo. If you have a certain essence on and use a certain ability, there's like a combo.
Nice.
But I think I did Ninja having the healing one,
Yeah.
and I think it was the healing one. If it's not, then it's another one. But the combo, like the lost action I had with it was lost assassination, which I think applies like another trick attack.
Okay, yeah. Double trick. Yikes.
Yeah, and then if you have the essence when you use it, it gives you a buff. I can't remember what the buff is.
That's neat.
Yeah, there are combos like that.
Red things.
I'm trying to think of how much metal I have collected in Baja, and it's a fucking lot.
A lot.
Because anytime you get 20 million metal and
Yeah.
hand it in, you can get some pretty much points that you can use for permanent buffs while you're in Baja. And I have quite a bit of them because there was a time when I just did it and only it.
Yeah. And then people were like, Baja sucks. And you're like, no. Lies.
Oh no, I was on the I was in the group of oh yeah, Basha sucks at the beginning.
You're just doing too much of it.
No, in the beginning I was like that because I couldn't do anything on my
Yeah.
own.
Yeah, but
But
that's
then
when
when
they're like 5 to
I
6.
started really getting into it with John. Like I got into Eureka, and then I was like, you know what? Let's do Basha and like actually try. And then once I got to the point where I could do more things, it became more fun.
I have the entirety of the map I currently have access to revealed, so that's nice.
Well, that's the first map.
Yeah, so I knew there was more than one because it's just called its Northern Front, was it?
It's Basha and Southern Front, and the
Southern
other
Front.
area is called Zadnor.
Is that no? Okay, so there's 2 areas.
Yeah, and the second area really easy to level up in. By the
Yeah,
way,
that's a level 10 to 21, I guess.
10 to 25. 25 is max level.
Gotcha.
But here's the thing: once you do Castrum, you will automatically gain 2 levels, and then when you get Delibrum after that, you'll automatically go up another 2 levels. So you'll be like 14, 15 by the time you actually go into Zadnor.
Oh, Delibrum is like right after Castrum.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's neat.
Delibrum's really fun. I still want to do Delibrum Savage sometime. I know me and John really want to do that.
I just want to do all the trials and raids, right? So like, I got to do that at some point.
It's mostly grinding up to 10, then once you're at 10, you can start doing those 2 things.
Yep.
And you can do them frequently, and they're a great way to get metal.
I know that I felt that because like everybody in Balj is always asking when Castrum was.
Yeah, like, for example, I just told you, like, the metal you get from it puts you up 2 levels right away.
Yup.
But the best way to level up is still just spamming things in Zadnor, and that's how I did it. Because every single one you did gave you, like, 200k metal. And if you did it efficiently, you can just do one after another, and then every critical engagement there gave you, like, somewhere between 400 to 600k.
Yeah.
And then plus all the experience you're gaining if you're not max level. It would give you like 1 million per. That threw me off. There we go.
Yeah. Man. Final Fantasy 14 is such a game. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't wait till Endwalker. I'm just hope that I'm trying to get through as many assignments as I can before.
Yeah, so
comes out.
you should have time.
Yeah, I want time to play.
I'm blown away that I'm so invested.
The only thing
in
I
this
don't
game.
have time to do is I don't have time to level up Scholar to 80. Like I was going to. Because Scholar was going to be my backup plan if I couldn't get Sage up in time. Which,
Yeah.
once the game comes out, I'm spamming Sage. But, who knows? It might look like I just won't be able to grind it either, so I might just have to use one of my DPS classes.
Wink wonk.
But a bunch of us were going in as a group, like, doing the story, so...
Yeah. I don't know when I'm
I
gonna get to play
haven't
it.
switched my gun the whole time we've been playing.
I've also been doing a lot of my revolver. I've considered switching to a different gun and it just hasn't panned out. Pardon me. Yeah, I never thought, I said this a lot, but I've never thought I'd ever get invested in an MMO this much. Especially one that demanded a subscription fee.
Yeah, I felt that way too before. And you know, I've tried to get into Final Fantasy 14 a lot. What really got me into it was not trying to play it like WoW,
I wouldn't know what that's like, but yeah.
or trying to play it like every other MMORPG, which is don't care about the text, just play through it.
Well, that's gross.
Like,
Why would you ever play a game like that?
That's how most people play MMORPGs, actually.
I stand by what I said. That's gross.
Yeah, a lot of people do that because a lot of times the stories aren't that good, and you're mostly there for the gameplay. So, like, even when me and everyone played WoW, we didn't really read. I think Sam read, but that's a different story.
Yeah, well, Sam didn't like it anyway, from what I hear. Well, so,
Yeah.
okay, well, the thing with
But
WoW
we
is that I
just
hear that the
skipped
story's
the,
irrelevant until you get to the
like,
raids and stuff.
Yeah, the story is not that good in WoW.
Like, I'm starting to think, like, what is good in WoW? That's my question. Gameplay, I guess, sometimes?
People really like the way it plays, I guess.
That's fair.
But to be fair, I like Final Fantasy 14's combat,
like-
really.
It just reminds me of the way that, like, I saw a video that was, like, clearly, obviously, very biased, but comparing, amongst other things, like the announcement that they were going to delay Endwalker, and another delay announcement that they made prior, or another announcement they made prior to, like, a long time ago. I don't know how long ago, but it wasn't about the delay. It was about game mechanics and stuff. And the team for Final Fantasy 14 looked like they were just crushed that they had to make the announcement. And then,
Well, yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's all, what the main reason for that is. It's a culture difference. That's why they feel they need to apologize, is because that's how their culture is. If they
well, yeah, because
need to apologize.
well, that's a thing. Like, there's a difference between, you know, like, yeah, we need to apologize, and then looking like actually, like, destroyed by the fact. But then you get like the WoW team who were like essentially making fun of the fact that people were saying that they made mistakes.
You guys don't have phones? I remember that.
Oh my
one.
god. Oh man, Diablo Eternal.
Enough power to steal Pandora. Keep going.
Oh man.
I'm gonna guess this way.
Yeah, I think so. Whoa, that was cool. Yeah. Oopsie. I stood on the thing on the ground thinking maybe
Oh.
nothing would happen.
Oh, I was waiting for like a bridge to open, and I saw like you go over. I'm like, wait.
Wait, what? Yeah, so well, that's not like, obviously the video was, like I said, very biased. It still demonstrates how differently they view what I would argue is their art form, if it wasn't for a WoW just being a clear cash cow.
Hey, I'm on level now.
Level are you?
I'm level 40.
Nice. Why are you still talking, Claptrap? I'd usually feel bad about dissing a game team and their attitudes, but honestly, I think that
Blizzard deserves it.
yeah.
Especially even with even more stuff coming out since.
Oh, you mean like
big
the
thing.
Bobby Kotick situation?
Yup, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Yup.
Well, so like the big thing I heard was that, oh my gosh, he knew. I'm like, of course he knew. Why would you think he didn't?
Yup.
Like, why are people surprised? Nothing this guy has done has ever been good. Just saying. Like, he's the CEO to a AAA video game company. They're all garbage from what I hear.
I don't think I'll ever actually be able to work for like a AAA game company. It's probably
honestly-
going to be either indie or on my or
or
a
you're
small,
gonna be the
or
indie.
a small group.
Yeah. My
Like I want to work in a game company. I don't want to be on my own working on a game.
no, that's fair.
It's really about finding, like, after I'm done college, it's gonna be about finding.
Yeah.
I don't think it might not be as hard as I think it's gonna be, because like I literally have a thing saying I'm on the dean's list as well, which
Oh,
that's
wow.
that's
Excellent.
that's a boost. As well as I already got advice as to how to get a job after. Like,
yeah.
first semester I got told pretty much, in your last semester,
You gotta
make
essentially-
sure like when like the reading week would happen or something like that,
Yeah.
like when the break in the middle happens,
Mhm. Start applying.
like apply for jobs in that last semester, and make sure when you get the interview you have something to show them, like you actually have a game or like a level you've designed and created all on your own, and like actually give it to them showing this is what I can do.
Yeah. Yeah.
My professor, what he told me is he made something simple. He made just a game where you just tip over cows.
That's
Where
called
you're
cow
you're-
tipping.
Yeah, it's just a game where you just go around and interact with cows, tipping them over.
That's funny.
And after looking at that, I could probably make that now, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's just knowing that it's showing that you know the programming and the stuff.
Yeah.
right?
Another thing is know your terms. Like, don't
Okay.
say things like, "Oh, this works because it's like that thing." like calling things like I'm doing right now.
You mean like actually knowing like, okay, this is called a
Like knowing like, okay, this uses an if statement to do this.
Mhm.
I have pointers that are referencing these values instead of being like, oh, I have this thing that references or that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's this thing that allows this to happen. Instead, you're saying, okay,
Yeah.
this is what it actually.
Like
is.
actually say terms instead of like,
Yeah, it just proves that you know what you're doing. Yeah.
yeah. I'm pretty confident that I'm probably one of the better programmers in my class.
I mean, from the stories I've heard, I wouldn't be surprised because you look like you're actually paying attention, not all the time.
Yeah. And I was even having a discussion with some professors too.
Oh, that's important, well, especially in college. Like in
I
post
think-
secondary, I guess.
I think I had discussions. Something that happens a lot is I'll come across a problem and I'll try and find a solution for like many hours until I'm like, fuck it, let's
can't-
bring
I'm-
it up to
I'm
somebody else.
outer
And then
source,
and then hearing, I don't know what's wrong with this from the professor.
Okay, so it's like at least it's not just
he did
me.
figure out what the issue was. So the current thing I actually talked to him about, he found the problem with it. But we couldn't figure it out just from us talking about it and like looking at through the code.
He needed to.
He
see
had
the
to
code
look
for
at
a
it
while.
after his meeting. He looked on it on his own and he just sent me like an email saying, "Oh yeah, it was this. I figured it out."
Got it. There you go.
That one professor deserves a fucking award because of how much overtime he's probably doing.
But it's just,
Because-
yeah.
Because with the assignment where you have to build Pong, a lot of students, including me, had issues with it because Unreal is a piece of shit to work with.
Yeah.
It
one
is
of the-
very,
Oh,
it's
okay.
very finicky.
That
There's
surprises me.
even
that-
I literally sent an image it's like a meme image and it's just like tells you your code's wrong, crashes, doesn't tell you why.
Thanks, Unreal. That's so funny
Yeah,
because Unreal's
it-
like an industry standard now. Everyone uses it.
It is. Unity is also one.
Yep.
There's also Godot, which I've used. Unreal is the only one I didn't touch, and that's the one I'm learning in school.
Okay, oof. Ah, I blew myself up. Cool.
The thing in front of me died that I would have killed for a second wind.
That's alright. Typhon's here. Daddy
I
Typhon,
know,
please.
he revived me earlier.
Thank you, Daddy Typhon. He's revived me twice.
I like Typhon.
Make that 3 times. Thank you, Daddy Typhon. Oh, that's
I just
another.
realized I'm not doing what I've been usually doing here, where I just run through.
Yeah.
I actually started just shooting and holding back.
We're getting back on these levels, eh?
I mean, I've been talking, so
Yeah, we're just kind of just shooting things now. Yup. I am, not to segue back to World of Final Fantasy, but I think, joke time. One of the reasons I stopped playing was because the enemies of the Bahamut army. Unacceptable.
the Bahamutian army.
Yeah, let me join them. Why must they be my enemies? We could be friends.
You do have to fight Bahamut later.
No.
I remember you fight Bahamut, and then you
That's-
he like allies with you or something.
It's one of these. It's probably the Final Fantasy 3 thing.
No, at the very end, like like when I said I was stuck,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of things you do. One is fighting the Ultima weapon over and over again.
Oh, jeez.
Like it's pretty much a fight where you fight it, you get it down a certain amount of health, it kicks you out of the fight, and you have to redo it, and you have to do it multiple times, because every time you beat it, it stays at the health, so that even if you lose,
Okay.
you're still chipping away at it too.
Oh, it's one of those like raid bosses.
Yeah, so there's like a bunch of different things you have to do. One was
Man, this series is
Ultima
huge.
Weapon. One was, I think, Leviathan, Bahamut. Like you have to interact with like some big names.
You can get them, right? You can get them as summon
Yeah.
as because I remember one of the characters.
You can get them on your team.
I think one of the creatures I had could actually evolve into Titan with specific requirements.
I think it's just a summon.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, I'm trying to remember. I think you have it as an extra large monster in your party, like your like roster of 10,
Yeah.
and you can just summon it, and you'll switch it into that.
Broodmother. Oh jeez.
There's a lot of extra large, like Behemoth monster, which is just the final thing of Behemoth. Ooh, legendary.
Oh, there's a bigger behemoth. I like that.
Yeah, it goes baby Behemoth, Behemoth monster.
I can upgrade and evolve things in that game, which makes me very happy.
Yeah, I love that. That gives me the dopamine.
Yeah, me too. It increases my heart rate. But the levels, it's just that it takes a long time to get them, I feel, in that game comparatively to other games. And I was like,
Yeah. The thing though about it is you're gonna be at a certain level by the time you get to the next area, no matter what, usually.
yeah.
But that just means it's hard to level up because I feel like it might lower your experience gain to keep you at the level for the part story. I don't know for sure. It just feels like it.
That's possible.
But it could just be well designed like that, and that's why it feels like that.
Yeah, I feel like that is definitely a thing that Battle Chasers does. Nah, maybe not Battle Chasers, but Ruined King does it, where like they try to split it evenly to keep your characters at even levels. So like, if you're 2 levels ahead while you're fighting,
that's the other thing. It's like you're always giving experience to every single
summon,
monster, and yeah, Mirage. That's what they're called.
Oh right, Mirage.
I forgot what they were called. I was trying to figure it out.
Oh.
But yeah, it gives it to all 10 in your roster. I'm very, very much wanting to play through that game again, though.
I'm wanting to play through Kingdom Hearts again, and I'm happy that I get to do it on Thursdays, but I can't wait until we're done with Birth by Sleep, because one of the things that I've realized I don't like about Birth by Sleep is that there's only like 6 worlds. 8
Yeah,
worlds,
it's not that long either. It's not that big.
Yeah, it's like an 18-hour game, and I'm like, I would like some more, actually. Like, one of the things that I'm looking forward to is going, hey, Ada, and kind of nudging her and showing her the world. I'm like, can you guess what this is? And she's probably going to guess all of them, but I just like the fact that I can do that. I'll be like, hey, can you figure this one out? Can you see what we're going to go see?
As the nihilist said on his deathbed.
You know, hey, this one's called Agrabah. Where do you think we're going?
To bring it back to World of Final Fantasy again,
Yep.
when I first played through the game, I actually had to physically get up and go downstairs because the Tidus left. They did it, and I actually got up and I went downstairs and like they fucking did it,
They did it.
and I had to tell somebody.
That's amazing. I love it.
I'm gonna have to put a stop to
Uh-oh.
COV incoming. Ava, keep them off 10.
Oh, are we supposed to be back there still?
I don't know. I think so. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, Ava has siren powers. Can we
Hold on,
feed her to...
I gotta spend skills. Give me a sec.
Can we feed... Oh, I also have to do that. I feel like we should feed Ava to Tyrene. That way, when we kill Tyrene, it'll be like we're killing Ava.
God, we really hate her. Oh,
I cannot stand the characters in
There are
this
a lot
game.
of characters in this I can't stand. You know what? I'm kind of sad that we haven't got a lot of Tina.
I know, right? I am only slightly encouraged by the fact that like we will be getting her much more in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Well, we were also seeing if it would be even that good because you had some possible issues with it.
Yeah, I have issues potentially with the skill tree, but if the rest of it plays decently, I'm growing out of my haha funny phase when it comes to Borderlands. However, I did enjoy Borderlands 3 on release just for its story. I felt like it tied it up together nicely. It's definitely not the best. Like honestly, I think we all agree Borderlands 2 has done a fantastic job.
Yeah,
As
I heard
being the best
Borderlands 2 is considered the best one.
And at first I was like, I really like Borderlands 3 for the QOL increase and all that stuff, but like now that I'm playing through it again with you and we're both like paying attention a little more critically than when like,
Paying attention.
Well, like yeah, well, I mean,
I'm not really paying attention that much. I'm just it's got the gameplay that I can do without thinking.
yeah, and like what I'm saying is like while we're both playing it and like not necessarily paying attention, like I mean actually looking at it, but like we're both looking at it kind of from a more critical point of view from on release. Like I'm not seeing it through the wow, it just came out and this is a flashy new game concept anymore. I'm looking at it through,
you're
like,
seeing it like, oh, I gotta play through this game again. What are the what are the issues I'm gonna see now.
Yeah, what
Because
am I
every
gonna
time
see
you play
again?
through a game, it's gonna be something new.
Exactly. So I'm like,
Like,
and
you're gonna see something new.
and while glitches don't bug me during an experience, because I can still like get over them at some point. There's ways to
Glitches I
fix-
laugh at a lot of the time.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Things like
I think
awful
I think
character
a
writing.
there was a big thing I think happened to Jenna when she played Dragon Age Inquisition.
Oh no, not
She killed. I think she killed the dragon, and its dead body landed on a mountain or something that she couldn't get to. And I think I
right.
tried
She shot
climbing
down.
that same mountain, and I think I glitched, and it threw me across the map. I think I had a
fantastic.
video of it before, but I don't know if I have it anymore.
Excellent.
Glitches in games are amazing if you have like people like seeing it with you.
I'm I
Hang on, Ava.
Oh, Ava got siren powers already. Okay.
yeah,
I didn't
Tannis
notice.
taught her how to use them. What is it with the kids just being OP in this game? I just
Oh, this for me?
no, it wasn't. Oh, that's just rude. God, I hate her. Yeah, no, this game's writing just isn't as good as it was.
You know what's writing is good?
What?
Haven't we
Arcane.
done this?
Oh my
Bring
God,
it
yes.
back. Yeah.
We've come full circle.
Yeah.
Hiya, Starlight.
Let me go!
I let you go once and see how that turned out?
Oh my God, he's trying to be a good dad.
This is your fault. You kept us here when the universe should have been ours.
I gave you what
I kind of want to know where those scars come from on Tyrene.
I'm gonna take what's mine.
I'm surprised you care enough.
I'm annoyed when you see something like a scar and there's no indication of where it comes from. A scar is such an important.
I mean,
like-
it's just an injury of the past. That's really what it is.
Yeah, but like so in character design, it's such an important indicator of things, right?
Yeah. Normally, if you see there's scars can play a really good thing of figuring out a backstory.
Mm-hmm. And that's why like in this case, like it's not that I care about her so much as I'm just bugged by we don't get to see what does it. Like I'd also like to know where Brick's scars come from in a much more invested fashion as her, because Brick is one of the best characters.
Well, I think we can knock that up too. Just fighting.
Oh yeah, he's definitely just a monster.
Most of the scars in this, most scars in this are probably just they're fighting.
It's too late.
But it's a face scar. That's the thing. They're like the no.
Promise me something. Don't be the last Vault Hunters.
We won't.
No,
Wow, he died.
we saw him so long, and I already care. I actually care about him more than I did some other characters.
Ava.
Yeah. Where are we going?
Home, I think. Sanctuary,
That way?
probably.
But we're running out of last chances. Lilith, I may have a shortcut to where Tyrene went. This
I am a goddess. Fuck, it's not gonna finish the trophy's name. It's too long. Who knew the trophy's title would be a fucking isekai name?
I'm actually a huge fan of the PS5, the way they do trophies. You can actually look at the trophy's description without going to the trophy menu.
That's a great feature. I like that.
Have you seen it?
I don't play the PS5.
When you get a trophy on the PS5, it shows up on screen the same way it does here. And when you press the PlayStation button, instead of like booting you out of the game, it opens like a mini sub menu that gives you like essentially just the blurb of the trophy itself in your top corner.
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna go
Instantly.
refill my ammo quickly.
Yeah, we're.
One way or the other.
Oh, she's sending us.
Portal and find Tyrene.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm also gonna refill.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm guessing this is pretty much the end.
It's looking like the end.
Looking like it, yeah.
I think it was the end. Last time I said it was the end, it wasn't though.
Yeah, you lied to me before.
I forgot about Necrotafea. I just like Square Enix's RPGs a lot. Have you seen their new mobile game?
No. What was the
Final-
mobile game again?
Final Fantasy VII: The First
Oh, was
Soldier.
it the First Soldier? Oh yeah, the Battle Royale.
Yep. I'm intrigued.
I would play it if it. I would try it if it's a console game.
Same actually, but it seems to be.
You know how like you can play like Genshin on like mobile and all these consoles? If they did it for
Yup.
if they did something like that, I feel like
It would probably
I'd
be
like
a lot
that
more
better.
popular too. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why they're putting it on mobile. They have like 4 mobile games.
maybe they just want another mobile game. Fuck, I'm probably not gonna be able to get Strangers of Paradise when it comes out.
You guys have phones? What a. Oh my god. I don't understand. You guys have phones. Yeah, I
How
don't
would it
want
go?
to game on them. I think it's a. Yeah, it's a shortcut back.
Yeah, that's a shortcut back. Doesn't look like it. Look like there's just something up there.
Oh, maybe not then. I fell down.
Finally.
I was in the menu and it just like cut out.
Don't expect mercy, Super
Sorry.
Saiyan. I'm not that kind of guy.
I'm just really excited about killing her.
Oh joy.
Oh wow! Of course they do the tentacle thing. Ugh. I don't remember the destroyer looking like that, by the way. That's just gross.
Yeah.
Show me the gods can bleed.
Oh yeah, Gods Can Bleed. I've played God of War 1 through 3.
I've not played God of War.
I should finish the 4th one actually. Oh, and
I
can wait.
need to play that one before Ragnarok because I know Jenna's definitely gonna get Ragnarok.
I don't know if I'm gonna
We're already knocked down.
Yep, she hurts.
Oh. Oh god, of course they give me the things in the air that I can't fucking shoot
She
properly.
also has absolutely ridiculous AoEs, by the way. Like
Oh, I'm seeing them.
Crown of
think-
Tanis? What?
I think I can kind of see. Oh, immune phase.
Oh, Tyrenes.
Of course, all my actions are on.
Stellar
fucking
Varkids.
cooldown.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Whose idea was
over
that?
Here?
Oh, this is why they gave us parkour.
There, that's your opening. Give her hell.
Okay, it just threw me off.
Yep.
But okay.
We're supposed to just damage her now.
Oh, it's a crit on top of there.
Yeah, this is not what the destroyer looked like in the first game, so I don't think that destroyer.
It is not.
I
Like
thought
they got one aspect of it correct.
tentacles,
Which is tentacles.
but to
And
be
the eye. Actually, two aspects. The eye as well.
to be fair, we're told that that was not the true destroyer. So,
Were we?
yep. Oh, sterile Varkid. We're told that because the Volt of the Destroyer contain only a fraction of the Destroyer. So I don't see why the Destroyer we fight in the first game, being bigger than this one makes sense, but whatever.
Oh, I fell off the. Oh no, I didn't actually. There was a water around the edge. I was strafing and I just walked off.
Okay, up we go again.
Let's see if I can actually get up it this time. I was able to get up it, but it kicked me off when I was
Yeah,
up there
because
before.
you basically did whatever you had to do. I love how she's got paint. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I supposed to do?
There is a. You got a shooter.
I
I'm
can't
still up. Crits.
Me too. Where is she?
It was the eye, like right there. I'm still on top of her.
Okay.
There we go. Finally. Oh, okay.
She has big wings though. That's cool. Oh god, the front is.
This thing reminds me of Cthulhu.
Why is she this nasty mix between the Demogorgons from Stranger Things and Cthulhu? I don't. Cthulhu. Alright, I'm tired of you, Kyrie. Let's go. Run from what, lady?
Oh, I have a feeling I know what to do.
I think it's the giant thing. So you gotta double dutch. Ow.
Oh, I just went to the side where I fell before, where there's water that's lower,
Oh,
and I just went around it.
I need to kill something real quick.
The fact that I accidentally fell down there, and if that was intended to learn about that small area there, that's pretty clever.
I don't think anything's intended in this game. Oh, I remember this move. Oh, hello, crystals. Crystals, of course. I love what was I playing?
I still need to beat the fourth one.
Crash.
Yeah.
I need to beat the first 3 apparently.
Oh, I've beaten all of them. Well, maybe not 3.
What's the first? Okay, hold on. I'm
I
trying to
beat.
remember.
I know I beat one recently. I did it on stream.
Oh, that's what I was playing a Hat in Time this week, and I was like, these
How are you liking
AoEs are
it?
nothing. It was. I'm done it.
Oh, okay.
I am.
I love the shadow boss. And
Yeah,
his
it was
theme.
hilarious. And those. Okay, the game was very fun. I'm literally one timepiece away from 100%.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I
I
saw
have
it quite a bit when
39
I
out of
stopped
40.
playing.
So not counting the DLC, I'm one timepiece away. The only problem is
You know
that I
what?
need
I'm
to
just
grind.
gonna shoot her eye from down here. I think I like that idea better. Hey, look, I leveled up. Did we beat the game?
Yeah, I think so. My only issue with Hat in Time is that I need to grind wool now to get the final thing, to get the... Because the last timepiece I haven't beaten is a race that you can't beat without time stop, unless you're really, really, really good.
Oh, you don't have time stop yet?
No. I have everything else. Hey, she got her powers
Weird.
back.
Oh, cool. She got her powers back.
I guess Tyrene would have wings, because she is a siren, that's right. She's just giant now and ugly. It's kind of disgusting how she just lost. Oh, I understand that that's not because of her mutation. Silly me. That's my bad. What's this cute?
Just pick up all of this. Not even a legendary drop. What a waste.
Right? A better SMG? Neat.
She's gone.
Can she stay
Loot
gone?
vault.
Look at that.
That's a better. Pangolin? They make pangolin grenades?
Oh, wait, let's go. Oh, wait, I'm gonna spend my skill point while I'm at it.
Wish I had a skill point. I only have guardian ranks. Yeah, Hat in Time was very fun. I was laughing a lot because I'm like, my character does not have a moral compass actually,
Yep.
but you get a kind of a moral compass at the end. I was so close to finishing at 100% on stream, and I was like, I won't have time to grind. Too bad. Gameplay's over, I guess. Now I need to have a I need to have a whole-
I loved A Hat in Time most. Like, I very much loved its like movement.
Yeah,
It was
plays
very fun movement.
it plays a lot like the best way I can compare it to is the gameplay feels a lot like Mario Odyssey. If Mario Odyssey felt nice,
Yeah, I would agree with that. Well, Mario Odyssey, I actually didn't mind the movement in that either.
I didn't mind it. I just don't like Mario Odyssey. I felt like it.
I liked Mario Odyssey. It was a great game.
I thought that I was gonna be playing something that was gonna be like Mario 64 and Mario.
Yeah, you know what? You
Mario
want to know what's
Galaxy?
not a good game? You want to know what's not a good game?
Mhm.
Mario 64.
Oof. Why
That's
the
a
hate?
hot take, but the reason I can say that opinion is that I don't have nostalgia goggles. I
mean,
tried
see,
playing
I
it. The
see what you're
controls
saying.
are fucking horrendous.
I see what you're saying because you're right. Like it's an old game and it feels like an old game and it just it's
The,
one of
the
first-
reason people think, oh yeah, this is so good, is because they played it in the past.
Yeah, I mean I haven't even
And they-
tried
and they
playing
enjoyed
on
it.
them. I haven't
Trying to
even
play
tried,
it, trying to play it now, the controls are just ugh.
I haven't tried
I-
playing
I
it on the
couldn't.
collection. I haven't even touched it on the
I
collection.
haven't tried the other collection games.
But I hear that like Andrew was complaining about it and I was like, okay. That makes sense. And
I feel like if I played any, I would probably play the other two if I ever had the time, because I probably would enjoy those.
Not unless you know a way to remove
Um,
the moon from the
But
I like
if
Sunshine.
platformers have bad controls to me, I don't want to play them.
Well, of course not, because like most of what you need to do relies on the controls working.
towards the front.
Yep.
But
Where is yours, Ava?
yeah, so no, when I was playing Hat in Time, no, when I was playing Odyssey, all the trailers made me feel like I was going to be playing a game that resembled in style Sunshine and Galaxy, which were my favorite Mario games, and it just wasn't that. It was like just open world games, sandbox-ish, find everything, and I was like, this is not what I wanted. It just doesn't have the same feel of what I wanted. So
I really love the fluid movement. That's what my big thing about it was, and it did have a Mario 64. Oh, I'm gonna go into the world and do another mission. Feel.
I didn't get that feeling. It wasn't close enough to what
Well,
I wanted.
cause, it literally is that though, because you're in the world, but you have different missions in that world, or different objectives in each level, and you can just drop in and go do whatever you want in it.
Yeah, but
It reminds me of like Mario 64 with the paintings. You'd go in and be like, oh, you can get this star or whatever.
Yeah, but it doesn't pull me out once I'm done, right? I don't know. I'm picky about it. I know it's complete pickiness, but it
Those fucking robots weren't okay. There, they clipped out again. I want to see if it happened on your stream too.
Gone.
Okay, it did a thing where they it zoomed out the camera and then they showed up.
So, I think Lilith just died.
Yeah, I think that's what they were alluding to, and I just couldn't give a fucking shit.
So now the only surviving characters from Borderlands 1 are Mordecai and Brick. I definitely felt more...
For a symbol of like the phoenix, surprisingly, she died.
Also, actually copywritten song.
Oh fuck.
I don't know if you'd get nailed by it, but yeah, there we go. Skip the cutscene.
Skip it.
I assume you mean anything.
Just in case.
Yes. Let us investigate.
Yeah, I was like, wow, they got an actual song. Amazing. I actually enjoyed the story of the game when I finished it. I felt something when I finished it the first time. This time, I'm too irritated by Tyrene.
This time it's just like fucking thank God it's finally over.
We've had so
now
many.
now we can do DLC.
We've had so many issues with this playthrough.
What's the first one we're doing? Is it like
Love and Tentacles?
Yep, that's what I thought. You know what? You warp us. I don't know how to even start it.
Love and Tentacles. Did you purchase it?
Everything's already purchased. Remember, I got the season pass with
Okay, cool.
all that stuff.
So if I recall correctly, the easiest way to figure out how to start it is you go to Sanctuary. There are like signs and stuff. And if you, I don't think you need to. I don't know if you need to fast travel to it. So I gotta. In previous games, you fast travel to the area. I don't think that's how this works in this
Yeah.
one. Yeah. So yeah, Odyssey. I guess I was just disenchanted with Odyssey when I played it. Everyone overhyped
I
it a
very
lot.
much enjoyed it.
I think that
Like,
everyone
well,
liked it
Odyssey,
too
I
much,
had it.
and I expected to like it that much, and I didn't. I was very disappointed in myself, and how it felt. It didn't feel like what I wanted it to feel like. So I played like I think I got like
But
about halfway through.
you also have a thing about open world.
Yeah, I got about halfway through it. and
It's
decided-
very much a here's a level, like here's like a big, and technically here's a big level,
Yep.
but find all the stars in it. It's pretty much just if you took a Mario level and just enhanced, like made it supersize. That's pretty much what it is.
I think you're probably it is that, and I think the issue is that they didn't like
It's just
draw the
there's
path
no-
out for me.
It's just not a linear. It's
hmm
a non-linear level technically.
Yep. Which is the opposite of my favorite game.
I
so.
think, well, non-linear levels are Metroid is counted in those.
Yeah, but
But some Metroid games are linear, from what I've seen. They really railroad you sometimes.
not Zero Mission. What's the game?
Fusion.
Fusion definitely does that. Yeah.
There's Arms Race.
That's the second DLC. Is the casino?
Wanted, Dead or Alive. I'm just going to all of the like exclamation marks.
Yeah,
Choose-
I've got this one here is the Handsome Jackpot, which is the second DLC. Also very good. I actually forgot about it, but it's pretty good. It has Moxie as a main character.
Oh, you're ahead of me. Did you go check out the room? Like, all over here.
I don't see them. See, are the exclamation points showing up on your stream on your map?
Yeah.
Okay, they're not on mine. Oh.
What's this?
Oh, this is the Krieg one. No.
Director's cut. Okay, I don't have that purchased.
Oh, that would be the that's the accent thing.
I'm gonna
road
go up here.
I can't remember where it is. Yeah, thank you, Ice Cube.
The party out of space. This will start Guns, Love, and Tentacles.
That's the one.
Yep. We're gonna track that.
Xylogus. We got
There we go.
our wedding invitations. I just
Oh,
got,
is that what it is? A wedding.
it's Hammerlock's wedding.
Navigate to
Xylogus.
Are we navigating there yet?
Yep.
Okay.
You know who Hammerlock's marrying?
Yeah, I saw them holding hands, right?
I had a soft spot for that. the fact that like they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna do a straight up gay wedding. And I was like, this is so very, how do I put it? It's so progressive for Gearbox because I feel like that's
just not really done normally.
it's not something they'd go for. Not something I thought they'd go for. And not without making it a joke. And they don't. I don't think they do. I think that's what makes this DLC one of the better ones of the 4 that we have. If I had to rank them, I'd say the Krieg DLC is pretty high up there.
I don't have a diamond key still.
So
I want to check if I pick one up randomly.
I think it'd go Krieg, then this one, then the Moxie one, and then the last one is the Cowboy one. And the funny
There's a
part,
cowboy one called Wanted because I found the poster for
yeah,
that one.
the Wanted one. It's they took some kind of.
If you get down there, use the drop pod ahead of me. I'm still trying to make my way down there.
No problem, I got it. I think that the thing they did that I didn't like about the it's called Blood something. Is that they tried to take too many liberties or reference something, and it just feels like meh. The way they did it in the one. And also, they didn't pick any characters that we are aware of or familiar with to base it off of. It's just random, not characters you know.
Okay.
So it's just weird. But this one's good because, like,
What Alistair's trying to spit out.
these guys.
And we want you at our wedding party.
Wainwright and I have found the perfect venue. Small village, quite charming.
It's a
It's a frozen wasteland.
We can hunt ravenous beasts across the tundra.
The Leshen.
crackling fire.
Right?
Well, that is why we are
I had like flashbacks to Monster Hunter, even though that's not what it's originally from.
hospitality of the locals.
I'd be curious to see.
Few of them sprouting tentacles, but as long as they keep
I need to play more Rise. I played it the one time.
Same.
How charming.
I think that's the issue. Is
I think the big thing about why I stopped playing Rise is because it's not like Monster, like World, where I could just play through the main story with other people.
yeah.
It's when I have to do on my own and all that.
It feels more like an older game, and which means more grindiness to it.
Yeah.
And while that's not a
I
bad
also
thing,
don't have as much time as I used to as well.
So like I only finished the low rank stuff. I haven't done the high rank stuff yet, and
I haven't even unlocked the high rank.
it's so weird that they made it like grindier than World, but shorter.
I mean, they're still updating it, and they're even coming out with an expansion.
Another expansion? Oh, you
Well,
mean
yeah,
Rise?
there's
Yeah, there's an expansion coming up
yeah.
for Rise. Yeah, I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about World.
World, I would like a. It'd be nice if we got like more to that, but
Oh my god, if we did. I
played-
want to see it.
It had its time. It's still probably played a lot too, but
Yeah, because it's not like it doesn't have the same. It's not like when you play Monster Hunter 3 to 4 and they change things. It's not like playing the same thing but a better version. It's literally like two different like collections of monsters, two different gameplay, two different everything. I would like shouts out to them for doing that because like Rise was only available on Switch, whereas World is available on pretty much everything else.
yeah.
So like good business plan there. Okay, can I? What am I doing? I don't know.
I have a
wanted-
question. I have a question about the DLC here. Will they remain like around the 40 to like 43 range, or if we level up, will they increase? Like when we get into other DLCs.
I feel like they go up in rank in level each of them
Okay.
because whenever they release the DLCs, they also up to the max level.
Okay.
So
It would be great if you had to do them in order, as in like the difficulty. Like this was like a 40 to 40 something, and then the next one would be like wherever that ended to the next.
Yeah, I don't
I kind
remember.
of like that.
I thought that's how they went, but I feel like the Krieg DLC was about the same level as the previous one. I'm not quite sure. I know I hit max level
have
during the first two. I hit max level, but I don't remember if that's gonna stay a fact here. I also remember like being level 50 when I started this one. They had a different
Well,
max
you probably
level.
grinded for that. You probably grinded though.
I did all the side quests.
Yeah. I can see myself playing through this again on like what is it, Vault Hunter mode and all that.
Yeah.
Like through
Oh
the game
well,
on a harder-
you also don't need to because this game introduces. I'm gonna turn my Guardian ranks on now that we're done. But this game introduces hardcore mode, I think. Oh, I forgot the actress for this character was the same actress who plays Makoto in Persona 5.
I like Makoto. Oh, Guardian rank. Locked until end of story. I'm sorry, did I not just beat the story?
You need to get them, like, there's a mini quest for it.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we'll do that sometime soon.
Yeah.
But no, I actually liked Makoto, like her character.
I feel most people like Makoto, or
I've heard like you either like her or hate her. I think it's never in between. I've never heard of an in between argument.
the thing with the Persona 5 ladies, they're all kind of like love or hate.
I'm still on like every time I'm like I bring up like the ship I believe that should happen in Persona 5, everyone's just
Futaba?
like, ew, gross.
Futaba?
Yeah, Futaba.
That's the
'Cause
ship I
they're
went
like-
with.
Yeah, it's the ship I went with too, and it's the ship I feel like I liked it a lot. It would make a lot of sense too.
Yeah, I like.
But
I
like,
mean,
like the people's argument against me was like, ew, but she's like his little sister, and I'm just like, no, she's like a little sister character. That she's not his little sister.
they,
And they say ew only because of the relationship is like that.
they say
apparently.
that, and the thing is that I think that people are
It's
saying
not like
that.
it's not like it is like illegal or if it's a taboo or anything. It's
No, it's just because
they're not related at all.
I and the silly fact is, by the way, did you look up in the sky to see that that beautiful horizon over there?
Oh, I'm seeing tentacles over there.
Yep. The thing is, what they're saying is, I never got the feeling she was his little sister. They're like, it's
She's
not like
supposed
they
to be
grew
like
up
the little
together.
sister to like the group. That's what she's supposed to be. But like even then, that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
I mean, sure, I don't even see it that way. I didn't see it that way because like she's just a gremlin, honestly. And with all due respect to Futaba, she's a gremlin character, and while
Oh, I
that can
love
be like
Futaba.
little sisterish, I feel like Haru feels more like a little sister sometimes, which is, I know, completely ridiculous because she's one of the older ones, but you know, it just feels. I guess my vibe was just weird about it. Well, by the way, guess who the guest character is?
Oh, hello.
I forgot that's what she looked like originally. I got the delayed hit there. That's funny.
I think another thing people bring up when I bring up the Futaba is that they're like, but like the whole relationship you have with Coffee Dad,
Yeah.
and I'm just like that just makes it better and actually more. If you have a good relationship with her
the
father,
dad,
then if you became married, then he would be your dad too.
Yeah. Okay. Here's what I think, and potentially a hot take, but what I am thinking is the people still have like a mental lock on the little sister character and the main character from Persona 4. I think the problem is that they're like expecting that kind of relationship with your character and those and Futaba, and because like, you know, they both kind of represent the same, not really, but like you're adopted-ish or taken care of by one male character who has I'm pretty sure he has the same arcana as Sojiro does, which I think is like, okay, funny coincidence, but it makes sense. Because your character like isn't with their parents, that's a fact. It's a consistency in the Persona games, but it's just weird to me that like you don't have the same relationship with Sojiro as you do with Dojima from Persona 4. It's not the same thing. Yes, he's like a mentor character, but he's not the father type character. And Futaba isn't.
Oh, hold on, we forgot an objective.
Oh, Futaba isn't Nanako. She doesn't have the same relationship with your character at all.
Yeah,
Like, Nanako will straight up call you.
I kind of wish Futaba could have been a playable character. You know, like you actually get to choose what she does
Yeah.
instead of just being like, oh, I activate effects every once in a while. I wish she would have been like yeah, you can have her in the roster and like actually like fighting with you in a different way.
Yeah, she just she's part of the character. It's a tradition they've had since Persona 3, where like you have one character that's the hybrid one, and then when it gets to a quarter to a halfway point in the game, you get someone who's actually a scanner character, so they don't get to fight. Their combat abilities are all about, you know, what they do outside of combat.
The thing is, what those characters could do in combat could just be buffs and debuffs. Like they
Yep.
could just have it so that you have that character. Their main thing is they buff and debuff. You could take a lot of buffs and debuffs away from other characters, give it to that character, then they can actually do things.
So Futaba's actually the only one who's done that kind of stuff. The other two literally only have an analysis slash. Yeah, it's only analysis powers.
Yeah, then they're even more useless.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like you can level them up. Futaba actually, when I did her social links, I was like, wow, she's incredibly overpowered.
Yeah, no, she is.
Especially for exploration, and it's amazing because that's just like honestly the social links in Persona 5 are much stronger than they are in the first two games.
I actually really want to play through 3 sometime. I have 4. I don't have like Golden, which is what I would want to play through. Also, I don't have
think
the.
you should do that too.
That's the other thing. It's really time that fucks me over for most of these games.
I hear you.
In the past, if I would have just been working full-time hours, I could have had time for the stuff like that. But with wanting to actually do school, it's really hard to plan time.
Mm-hmm. No, I feel you.
Like,
And
I'm also gonna
those
get
are
a job again for next semester, probably.
those are like 60 to 80 hour games, right? So
Yeah, it's a really big time commitment for Persona 4. I pretty much know everything that happens in that game
that's a shame.
because I've seen a lot of stuff. 3, I've heard less for.
Ah man, 3 is I didn't like 3 as much as I liked 4, but I did enjoy it a lot. Like, I guess because Persona 4 is the first one I played, right? And then I played 3, and by all, it's a product of its time. It's an inferior game, just gameplay wise. There's no going about it any other way. Unfortunately, it's inferior because the gameplay just isn't as polished. They didn't get the social links down as much. They didn't get you don't control your allies unless you're playing the PSP version, which I didn't know because I played the PSP version. But
I heard about that.
that
I also
causes-
heard something about like that the physical is broken up between like the 3 different types of physical damage you can do.
Yeah, so you have
which
slashing,
I've heard-
bludgeoning, and piercing.
I heard that they got rid of it for
It's not in 4.
one version. Like I heard that they got rid of it for one of the 3 versions, but I don't think that actually happened.
I don't.
But I heard that
know.
it's really broken. Like there are some things that are just really hard to kill because of it.
It was a thing in Persona 3 Portable. It's still a thing. I don't know. So I thought that means that wouldn't have changed it.
It's probably a thing in Persona. It was probably a thing in like SMT, and that they just brought it over, and then they thought, this is not really that useful.
Yeah, I can confirm that it
it's-
is a thing in SMT, based off
I need,
what I've
to,
played.
I need to play those games too.
Based off what I've played of Devil Survivor, it's a thing. But Devil Survivor's weird. The SMT games are definitely weird, is the way I would describe them, because their gameplay, like they keep the same concept as Persona, where you get the once more thing, right? But it's not as player friendly, I guess is the way I describe it in the actual SMT games. I don't know
I've
how.
heard they're really hard,
Definitely, they're
much more tactical.
super difficult.
Oh, cool! The guy uses fire. I'll take care of the rest if you take care of fire.
Was that fire? Oh, you mean this
There's
guy?
a fire one.
Yeah, gotcha.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so like I want to play more because I really like the concept of a hard game. I just insist on finishing Digital Devil Saga before I play any of the other ones, because those are long investments and oof. Man, not having the patience to finish. I don't want to buy another one and not know. Like I went on an Atlas video game binge when I purchased the Etrian Odyssey series and the Persona games, and some of them I haven't finished or played since because like they're just too time demanding and I'm not invested enough yet. They have like strange gameplay. They have like even for RPGs, there's only so many things you can do in turn-based RPGs, right? And they find a way to make it fresh every time, which is completely wild to me. But
Yeah. Like I can't wait till I can eventually make my own RPG,
yeah,
because I do have the know-how. I keep saying it. I do have the know-how to be able to do it, but there's always just other factors that inhibit me, and I'm learning how to do those other things. I'm learning more about 3D modeling, and learning more about art, learning more about level design, all that shit.
yeah.
Deathtrap and I have been on the run because I'm wanted for like the smallest amount of murder.
Gage, what'd you do?
And I'm very much liking my final assignment in one of my classes, despite me spending a shit ton of time in it.
I know.
There we go. Because I'm trying to make like a, because there's some requirements I have for the game. So I decide, you know what, we're going to take these requirements, we're going to focus in on the thing I learned where there's a sensing component you can add to things in the game.
Yeah.
Like in Unreal Engine, there's a thing called the pawn sensing component where you can have it either see or hear like other things in the map.
Yeah.
And I gave everything the noise that lets you sense it.
Yeah.
So I made it. I'm trying to make a kind of like a horror stealth. You have to like avoid enemies that rely on hearing at the beginning.
Yeah.
I was gonna add sight ones, but I decided to just postpone that because too much work.
Yeah.
I was gonna focus on one, and pretty much you can activate things like you can turn on a ventilation system that would make noise for a certain amount of time,
So,
so that
cover
it
the
couldn't hear
sound.
you when during that.
Yeah.
I have things that things will spawn rats. Like if you walk into or interact with something, it can spawn a rat that will make noise and move around, and the thing will hunt it.
Nice.
Like I actually got all those programmed in too.
It's good.
What did me in, literally, what was it yesterday? Yeah, what did me in yesterday was, you know what? I've programmed enough. I'm gonna do some level design, and lighting. Trying to make the level dark did me
Yeah.
in.
Oof.
Because it is so fucking hard to make a dark level and have the lighting look like it does in the editor.
Oh, okay.
Because when you actually play the level, the lighting is completely different than how it looks in the editor.
That's weird.
It is. I hate it so much. Because I can have the level dark. I can have like little lights. Like, and it looks like it'll look illuminated. Like enough to be like, okay, this is a dark thing. I can see a bit of the areas. But you load it in, it's just like, oh, everything's just dark. Like completely.
Oh, why is
Hate it.
Claptrap here?
Because he was invited.
I'm getting the it's too late for me sentence from Typhon de Leon show up a million times on subtitles. Man Kibis.
Welcome to the lodge.
Wow, he's not suspicious at all.
Oh my god, his eyes, he knows something about the tentacle.
He knows the
Is
Elder
this the
Scrolls.
is this the day of the tentacle?
I have never. That's a point and click game, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I remember it being one. I just have never fucking touched it.
I hear it's fun. It's a time travel game too.
Yeah, I've seen lots of sprites of it.
Oh,
as
that's
well.
what they meant
Oh,
by
look at the little
sign.
thing here. Oh, you can pet it.
Caustic Bloom. What's the thing you can pet? Oh,
There's a little thing here. You can pet it.
what is this? It's one of those Mancubite.
Oh, you can pet it. You can get. He likes you. 2 out of 10. You know, I have to sit here and do this now.
Pet it 10 times. Let's go.
Keep going.
I'm at the 6.
Yep, I'm up to 6 too. Let's get it to 10.
Oh, he gave me ammo.
Oh, 8.
8 indeed. I think we're sharing it.
It's because we're both doing it. There we go.
Nice.
It better not say like 10 out of 100 next.
I think she just sent Claptrap on a wild goose chase.
That's good then.
Hammerlock's like, I didn't want him here.
Oh, when he's been such a nervous mess. I've tried to get him to relax, but he insists on dashing about, making sure everything is perfect.
This is not how I remember Gage looking. She looks a lot older.
Thank you for trekking all the way out.
Well, there is a
Winnie will be
5
back.
years?
there is a time gap.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. This will be a celebration to remember.
Woo, XP. I don't know who decided she was going to be the wedding planner.
I don't know either. Oh my god, the map.
Get cracking, boy.
Oh. Let's get all these balloons placed. Oh my god, I just read the max amount.
99.
Let's get the night started with a good hunting
Oh, I don't have to do it anymore. Okay.
I recall the time I defeated the Heresian Slitherjaw, armed with nothing but a rotten banana. Ah, that sounds great. Love a good murder banana story. But I just remembered one of my many spouses lives nearby, and I want to try and get my guitar back.
What?
So, what you ever
Okay.
decide?
Okay, Zane.
No matter. The banana can wait. And if you see Winnie out there,
Zane is
What's over
married
here?
many times.
What's this? Claim lost loot. My thing is full.
Oh, this is
Dispense it.
it's the legendary stuff we didn't pick up.
Oh. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's the legendary stuff we didn't pick up.
There's a level 40 SMG in here. I think I'm gonna try and pick. You know what? Let's go through my inventory now.
Oh, I got a shield here. Hold up.
I can get rid of most of my guns, to be honest.
Bunch of stat boosts there. Oh, jeez. I thought there was a better.
Oh, I have the Iridian Fabricator. Shoots guns instead of bullets.
Yeah, I got that from Typhon Leon.
Okay.
It's tossing out all these.
Valued guest, I could not help but overhear your plan.
Okay, Mancubus.
I must
Can you please stop talking?
entering the town.
Jeez.
Why?
I'm doing a favor for
The guy's voice and like the way he talks.
You don't like it?
You have a responsibility.
No, I don't.
I understand. If you must venture outside the lodge, you should know. People of this town are all afflicted in their own
Oh yeah, that's
way.
right. Everyone's cursed here.
Some might say cursed. You might encounter some strange behavior. Do
There's a level 24 shield in the group and the bunch of things I got. There's a level 36 Amara mod.
Is that the one with like the 50 abilities?
It's got like 5 abilities.
Cauterizing static charge. I don't see the
It
Amara.
says
mod.
firmly grasp it. Do you not see? Here, let's relocate it.
Oh. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Oh man, it's not using any of the. It's not using any of the skill trees I actually use. Dang. What does this do?
Let's check how that SMG compares to like my. Oh my god, I'm using like so many just pistols. Oh my god, the SMG does so much damage compared to the one I have.
10 out of 10.
The SMG I had from level 24 did 94 damage. The one we got for level 40 is like 484.
Nice. Gondola, safest way up.
You know, let's switch to the SMG for a bit.
Da, 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 down. Let's go to Curse Haven.
Okay.
Ah, yes. This finally other bad guys that aren't Calypso twins.
Who are the fucking bad guys? Is it like Mancubus?
Oh, well, I'm not saying.
I'm confident that he is related to the bad guys in
I'm-
some way.
I gotta admit that I was too. I honestly don't remember.
I still hardly pay attention to the story in this game.
I feel like he wasn't like they just fake you out on it, but I don't remember.
Probably is. It probably is a fake out, to be honest.
It's
He just
stuck there, Alec.
his voice, the way he looks, he screams bad guy. That they're probably like
right?
he's just a red herring.
Super suspicious. But they already did that to us in Borderlands 2 with the what's the name of the big guy we fought in the creator of Bad Eggitude.
I don't remember.
The guy that drove the T-Rex.
I'm just outside the wedding venue, Vault Hunter. You gonna want to see this.
This place looks like a really spruced up version of the Jacobs DLC in the first game. Hello, Parker.
Why are you not wearing a shirt? It's very cold.
Who's Parker?
Parker's the guy I spoke to.
Is that intended? I'm
What?
guessing yes.
What's happening?
Do you
Yes.
see him?
Yeah. It's his curse.
Intended. I saw it at first, and I'm like, wait.
Wait.
And then and then I realized this game. It was either intended, or
He's just broken.
or it just happens because that's what this game is.
Yep. All the
I see a
presents for
present.
Wainwright are scattered around Xylorgus.
Can I get that up there? How do I get up there? That's the question.
I know I got this one before, I'm pretty sure.
I feel like it's this way. Surprised I figured it out.
Nice.
Mordecai's letter says, "Hey guys, sorry I couldn't make it, but I hope you have like a really special day. Also, Talon says, scraw. Brix just says, hell yeah, in big giant letters.
Okay.
Yeah, spoiler alert, no one else is coming to the wedding.
Does no one care, or
No, I don't remember.
Vault Hunter, not a moment too soon. I'm as nervous as the last hog in the slaughterhouse. The venue's just gotta be perfect for Alistair.
Y'all, they have tentacles on there.
Lana showed me the brochure, but I need to see it for myself.
That red-headed dynamo. Same Wainwright.
ow.
Hell's bells, the gate's locked. If I don't see this place with my own eyes, I'm not gonna sleep a wink tonight. Maybe there's a way around. Follow me. Now, I've grown to trust your judgment, Vault Hunter. Can I ask you, is there anything that scares you?
I fear only one thing.
My personal trainer.
On leg day.
No.
I can't argue with that.
Great.
My fears are more intangible.
Amara, no, you can't skip leg day.
Darren Do, he'd say. He climbs mountains and tames jungles and loves every second. But that ain't my vintage. Sometimes I convince myself he'd rather be with someone a little more gung-ho, a little more exciting. Now, don't mind me. Let's hurry.
Oh, Wainwright, I'm sure Alistair loves you for who you are.
Follow. Okay, now we can follow him.
Fish.
Look at how he runs.
You hear that?
Sounds like a man with a plan.
People in there. Maybe they'll let us in.
Yeah?
Hello.
It's happening! Got to get away!
Huh?
Strange fella.
The renewal, huh?
The renewal?
Breaking and entering. I knew this trip would be fun. We ain't breaking anything. We're just entering. And I already paid our deposit, so I'd like to see them keep me out.
Zane. I love Zane so much.
He's so good. I love me a good B&E.
Oh, I'm dead.
I teleported slightly. I'm hearing chanting.
I forgot I had a psycho mask.
You know
on.
what? I'm gonna run back so that it'll register me as following him. Did he just whistle and there was no sound?
Maybe?
The venue is in better shape than this.
Oh, enemies.
Yeah, it's an infestation.
Oh
It's
my god, this gun.
Riches.
Oh.
Is it the screamy gun?
No, it is wrecking.
What is this guy doing? That's not how you hold a shotgun at Wainwright. Wainwright, I have several crush.
Look at this.
Oh jeez, that's a lot of lightning damage.
It's lightning and incendiary.
Dang.
I'm gonna switch it to incendiary for this, actually.
Woo.
This is why I love SMGs. Just melting anything I look at.
No, this is a... No.
This is worth a level 40 legendary.
Hey, finally, a gun that's worth it.
I mean, my pistol was really worth it. I was using it for, like, the whole beginning half of this, well, most of the stream.
You guys are upstairs? I'm also using my pistol.
I'm using the SMG now, just after that.
Yeah.
You know what I heard for a second when I listened to the chanting? I thought I heard Ooh, Nis. Nis. And I think that's just because Jenna watches at least an episode a day.
I thought that was over.
It is, but you can. All the videos were saved.
Oh, people.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I understand.
I don't really see the need to. I didn't really see the need to delete it either.
Well, that was their whole shtick, right? That was the whole point of it.
Yeah, but it's like, what if somebody couldn't watch it at the time?
That's
Are
part of
you
the
gonna
whole
pu-
point, I guess.
are you gonna punish them for not being able to have the time to watch it?
Which is why I'm kind of saying, like, yeah, go ham, I guess. It's on the internet. They knew that was gonna happen, but
Yeah.
their whole point was to make out something that wouldn't last, right? And it was basically an experiment, and like it's.
Yeah,
Bit of a
well,
shame that
people
went-
saved all the videos. So
This says we can.
Stands in our way, it shall be shattered. Whosoever stands between us, they will be destroyed. I love you, Vincent.
what are we looking at?
The renewal, I think. But
Oh, is something happening somewhere? I don't know where we're
you
looking.
can see a little bit of schmutz stuff through the shiny red door here. By a shiny red door. You can see through the gate, but you can't really see much.
All right. I was just making sure that it was just I wasn't missing a scene.
Yay, we did it. Hello?
What's going on up here? Slasher Garon.
Where's my invitation?
You have a tentacle shield.
Scythian feeds and our bond is renewed.
Oh.
Throwing people into that pit. Hey, you rogue
Vincent. Townsfolk.
What's this? Darling, look. We have someone new.
Yes.
Malik.
Play with them after the renewal.
Slasher Garon. Malik. Okay.
Bonded. Take care of
The Malik's
Vincent and Eleanor.
Malik or Malik?
Oh, okay. Delete them.
Alright, let's delete. They have these really cool Eldritch shields. They're clearly hex.
What
blade wards.
Eldritch Shield?
These guys.
I'm
that-
sorry, they're not living long enough for me to see the shield.
Too bad. Oh. You can actually destroy the shields, actually. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I know, I've done it.
Okay, you got a heart in the middle of your shield. Just a little creepy. Just saying. Oh man.
I'm gonna wear through all my fucking SMG ammo using this gun.
Get him.
I'm gonna have to use all my money to increase the size of my SMG count again.
And now that we pay for it with real money. Oh my god, I love Alistair. Not Alistair. Wainwright.
The worms have teeth after all.
You're right, my love.
Oh, you have tentacles.
Any fun in so very long.
I see Eleanor. Where's Vincent now? I'm trying to get a better view. Oh, there you are.
I think Vincent's gone.
No, Vincent's up there still. They're just on different, like, platforms. Oh, there you are. Oh, your health bar.
Your health bar is it?
Oh, here, let's just start deleting it.
Delete.
You know what I keep forgetting I have?
What? Grenades?
Abilities. I don't have fucking grenades. What are you talking about?
Hey Vincent, how you doing?
Oh, there he is.
Still not my favorite Vincent in all video games, just saying.
I saw your ball glitching out there for a second.
Oh yeah, it does that sometimes. No, I'm not so worried
Oh,
about
I'm
it.
about to need to use a different gun now.
You out of ammo?
Yeah.
Whew.
There, I'm out of ammo.
My SMG turns into a rocket.
Ooh, legendary.
Goodbye, Vincent. Cool eye mask thing. Oh. You know, I would not touch that, Wainwright, but yeah.
I ain't never seen anything like.
Why'd you hold your hand out like that?
I'm pretty sure he was possessed. I didn't realize Wainwright had a bald spot.
I will heal them. I will make you someone new.
Get him, Deathtrap. Use your claws for once.
We may have 2 grooms, so it doesn't mean we can lose one.
Yeah. Wainwright Jacobs. I can't
he was
believe
taken from us.
he's dead.
What's he gonna
Ah,
look
psych.
like?
Normal.
Oh, he's just normal. Okay.
Really angry red on his hands.
It's a legendary. Oh, it's a sniper. Interesting.
Mine's a weak gun.
Oh my god, the shield here.
He will make the perfect host. Thank you.
You have to see the shield.
You have a shield?
Hold on, I'm gonna throw it down. This was on the ground.
The brochure didn't mention
Look at it.
It has
0.
0 capacity. What's the point?
You're only given a little spark. I
Like,
don't know what the point of it is,
It
but
immediately starts recharging, but it also has initiative and adrenaline boost.
it also doesn't have any capacity in the first place, so...
Yeah. It does, however, have two
by the
abilities.
way, it gives you reload speed when the shield's depleted. Which I'm guessing is always...
all the time.
Wow. Oh, there is iridium here.
Nice.
Oh,
177.
cool. My iridium is now 1111.
You're 1,000.
I have 1,111.
Yikes.
I don't use it. What's the point of my iridium? Just to buy,
can buy aesthetic
cosmetics
stuff.
and
Yeah.
I know I can buy some guns, but there's not really much.
You can buy cosmetics is the best part, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
No shields for you.
Can I purchase ammo? I want to use that SMG again.
Okay, Eleanor.
You have to find ways of spicing things up.
Back to using my go-to pistol and again.
Not aiming too great because every 2 seconds I'm yawning. Yikes.
I need to get some more good guns of other types, so that I'm not just using pistol and SMG.
Yeah, it's usually how this is. You have like one really, really good gun and the rest is kind of meh.
And then when you run out of ammo for it, you're just like, oh fuck. Oh, hello, big guy.
Ascendant Kelvad.
Gage, do you think Gage has an anarchy build?
Canonically, I think it's either that or the other build. I know it's not.
She just said anarchy, so I was kind of like, oh.
Then there you go. I know she doesn't have the build for the first thing I tried because Claptrap doesn't have. Sorry, or Deathtrap doesn't have claws.
And I think the other, what was her other one? It was like making it. Was it making a second, or was it just enhancing?
Usually it's enhancement because she doesn't make 2 Deathtraps.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of like turrets because of before.
Yeah.
Oh, you can only be safe for so long. I'll see my beloved again soon.
I'd like to ban her from existence.
Probably when we do the next stream, I'm gonna want to grab some increased ammo count.
Yeah. Return to the Loge.
We're gonna go to Alistair or Hammerlock will worry what happened.
Oh man, I feel like we should probably do that next time because I'm falling asleep a little bit.
You're falling asleep. Well, we
Yeah.
can end it here if you want. not that far into this DLC.
No, we're not too far. We finished the first quest. We beat the main game, so we don't have to deal with the twins anymore.
Yeah, we don't have to deal with twins anymore. That's great.
We're only 20 minutes off from what would usually be our ending, so I don't feel
Yeah.
too bad.
We can just head back to Sanctuary if we want. Get purchase things if we want.
Sure, let's do that.
As soon as this travel's done, we'll just warp to Sanctuary then.
Whew. My energy drink stopped working like half an hour ago, I think.
I still have some of my energy drink left.
Jeez Louise, it's shaking. So
I just drink it over time because
Yeah, I tend to drink them over time, but like a little faster than I want.
can we just teleport there just normally or
Yeah, you can like kind of when you go to your pause menu, you go to the map.
Sanctuary? And do I have to click the thing here? Ally in menu.
Oh, sorry, yeah. I was doing it.
Okay.
Okay, Typhon de Leon, stop telling me to do the thing. You're dead like 3 boss fights ago.
Still having the subtitle show up.
Yeah, it shows up every time I load in somewhere.
He's
Until I
with
get
us
to
in
the
spirit.
subtitles. He's with us in spirit. Oofa doofa. Yeah, with the thing that we got that allows us to translate Iridium. Iridian?
I should find out which quest it is to unlock Guardian rank 2. Or whatever that's
It's a
called.
really quick one in Sanctuary, if I recall correctly.
I could figure it out probably.
It's either Tannis or somebody. Yep, exactly.
I just hate that it's like, oh, you can't do this until you beat the main game. And then it's just like, you go to the menu, it's just like, you can't beat this until the main game. It's like, okay, tell me how to do it then after
Yep.
beating the game.
Sounds about right.
Gotta go to Marcus. Shut up, Axton, god damn it. Oh, I just realized, do I have a key? I have a gold key if you want to use it real quick.
Sure.
Because I have 1 left.
This is piggy bank.
Using it. What is it? Oh, that's a great amount. Oh,
Pardon me.
level 4. Oh my god.
This
That
is a
pistol.
legendary.
Legendary pistol. 934 damage.
It's better than, oh, it's a lot better than mine.
Let's see. You can go for it if you want. I'm looking at all the mods. Those are all.
Sure. Give it a
Oh,
burrow.
there's- I'm gonna take that class mod and equip it.
It says I can't use.
Oh, that shield.
It won't let me use the gun, the pistol. So
What?
it
Really?
says can't use. Yeah, weird.
I'll pick it up, and you know what? I'll pick all these up, and we'll throw them down. Because it could just be like that.
Yeah, it's because you opened the
opened it.
chest. I guess that's kind of odd, but I guess.
There's that.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
How much damage does my pistol do?
What kind of pistol is this? It's a repeater, but it's gross. Oh. That's funny.
What is it?
Check this out. I'm gonna reload it. You gotta look at the animation. Whoops.
Ow.
Oh, it didn't work. My bad. Let's do it over here. Go. It's a boomerang.
Oh. Okay, let's go increase ammo
Marcos.
count then. I'm gonna want SMG.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I actually don't have that much. Why is my SMG ammo count so low?
Reasons?
I didn't buy it like
Let
any.
out, gotta let it out. Gotta let it out. Gotta let. Because I think you said you wanted to try something else than SMGs on this playthrough.
Oh, I was doing assault rifles and pistols.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes like a amazing night down. Wobble boink boink ding boink big.
Oh, I've upgraded SMG and pistol. Those are the ones I use.
Forgot to get to the bottom floor.
Where you said talk to Tannis? I'll go grab that quickly before we're
I
done.
think it's Tannis.
We'll see.
You can knock on the door. You want a damn prize or something?
That is not Tannis, that's Hammerlock. Where is Tannis again?
Range. Tough scruff. course, there's a pony head.
Was it below Marcus?
Tannis, I think.
Or was it on the other side? That's Moxie's. I think it might be above Moxie.
All right, this guy basically sells like old guns from previous games that weren't available otherwise. I remember that.
Oh,
Now.
this is... Actually, this might be it. She's not here, though. You know what? Go check the deck, I guess. Or the,
I don't see that many subquests. That's the thing. That's weird. It's
It's
like
weird.
it's supposed to be a quest that introduces both of the post game special things. So like there's the hardcore mode, I think is what it's called, where you can like access it to get more loot but have harder enemies that are synced up to your level.
Okay.
Or you and then obviously this the guardian ranks, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, because I want to unlock it, because I don't like having something like that not unlocked in case they don't retroactively do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Tannis is nowhere to be found, by the way.
Weird. It might not be Tannis. I don't see any subquests on the.
I can look it up later if need be. If need be, we can figure it out before next stream.
Fair enough. I just figured out. I just walked into Hammerlock's area. Apparently, he's on the ship, and you can see all his all the trophies you killed.
Yeah, we didn't really do much, did we?
No. Well, we did 3 or 4. Like
There are things I know we missed something on like the beginning of like Pandora. There was a thing we didn't kill there, I know.
we got the Lavender family here. We got Manvark. I got one on Necro de Fea, if I remember correctly. Just can't remember what it was. All these like empty plates, they tell you what area to go to, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Like I think that one up there
Here's
says
another one.
Ascension Bluff, which was that in the first area? Yeah, that's it. Scrack. That's the thing we missed at the very beginning on Pandora.
A Scrag?
Yeah.
The Phoenix.
It was the Scrag mixed with a rack, I think.
The Scrag is a Skag mixed with a Rack mixed with. No, it's not mixed with anything.
It was like a flying Skag,
Yep.
pretty much.
And then there's the fusion abomination that's like spider ants just mished and mashed.
Do you think any of these like exclamation marks on my screen could be the Guardian rank?
No, those are usually DLC content.
Like, what would it say if I found it? That's the question.
I don't. That's the thing. I don't remember. I really
This will
don't.
start Bounding of Blood. I think that's...
Bounty of Blood is the 3rd DLC.
I'm just going around looking at them right now, seeing that's handsome. That's a Handsome Jack poster. The other one is above. That's down. How do I go up?
Once it is unlocked, a second XP. No, it doesn't say. It says you should have it already.
I'm gonna look at the menu and see. Locked until end of story. Is there a quest we haven't done? I'm gonna be annoyed.
I don't
Hold on,
think so.
Let's look at our
'cause
quest.
Looking at our quests, we only have the one. Oh,
There-
maybe Divine Retribution.
Go to Lilith's
Go to
room.
Lilith
We,
room.
we didn't beat the game yet.
That's. Ay.
Oh, we almost ended the fucking from walking in here.
Guess I was hoping Lilith would be here waiting for us, but she's just gone.
It looks like we're just gonna listen to this quickly and then hopefully that gets it done.
Yeah, it's probably.
Thought we were done, we weren't.
Yeah, I don't miss you, Ava. Get out of here. You're fired. You are
Give Vault
sorry.
Canis. There we go.
Sorry excuse for new
Back here. This
Siren.
is of Iridian design, but I have no idea where she might have gotten it. There's no external mechanism on it, but perhaps I can phase shift it open. Oh, so I can.
Oh,
Lots of legendaries.
okay.
That would mean
Can you see these two or?
Yeah, I see a mod for you.
Oh, you're seeing different things than me then.
New grenade.
Which
Do
means
not
that Which means if I pick these up, you still have all of them, right?
Yep.
Okay. You can just pick them up and throw them down if you want, just in case. See if there's anything interesting.
See if this SMG is any better than mine. No. Okay, here you go. I have your mod.
it's-
That's probably something. The mod is a Game of Thrones reference. It's called. It has the ability called A Song of Ice and Radiation and Acid and Lightning and Fire.
Oh, I have that one.
You have it?
There's also Do or Do Not Bolt. Those are the ones that were there.
Oh, well, this is way better.
The others were like mods. You said class mod? Ooh. Oh, actually, I'm gonna pick that one up.
I also picked one up that's called. There's a grenade mod.
Equip a legendary operative class mod.
I got a grenade mod that's called.
I need to stay busy or my mind wanders.
Where'd it go?
There was also a shield, which is the process is called living. Oh, not that's not the name. That's like the thing it says on it.
Yeah.
And it's this.
Oh, here it is. I got a grenade mod that says, "Do not throw Echo 2. Do not hold Echo 2 close to face. Do not look directly at Echo 2." The grenade mod is literally just. Process is called living. That's a better shield too.
Due to my enormous intellect, I have sussed out the purpose of the artifact you discovered inside the vault.
Yeah.
It's an advanced
For Guardian rank?
mind core. I've created a new
There you go. That gives you the.
Who would have known?
fast travel system. Please do so now.
No.
What? Place Iridian. Oh.
Use that mind core to improve
Their own combat AI by training in simulations of alternate, more chaotic universes.
Rad.
At least I believe they were simulations. It's unclear, but don't be too concerned. Any paradoxes or
Open Mayhem menu. Oh.
Yeah, that allows you to use mayhem mode.
we will all be oblivious
Okay.
before we can feel too much pain. Sounds fun, doesn't it? I call
Oh, a
it
quest showed up here.
mode.
Oh,
Yeah,
two
now you're
quests showed
officially
up.
done the game.
Okay. Cool. That means I can go check Guardian rank in a second.
It's basically like Bad Egg ranks from Borderlands 2, but a lot more streamlined. So you get like 3 trees instead of a million things.
Yeah, instead of like randomly generating 5 options to pick.
Yeah, it just randomly generates 2 per rank, depending on which
Second
one you
playthrough,
choose.
you unlock the True Vault Hunter mode.
And then by upgrading your ranks consistently, by putting points in the ranks, you can unlock other passive things. So like, you get a skin at, I think it's 35 for all 3, and then you get like passive abilities like, each shot I do increases my damage or some stuff like that. So gun skins, and then yeah, it's some fun stuff. It's fun.
I can redeem a token. Oh, is it for giving me stat? It says
Yeah.
just redeem token. I don't know.
You
Let's
hit
click it.
redeem, and then it'll ask you which tree you want to put it in.
Okay, here's the question. Which one do I want?
Yeah, it's a bit complicated to.
I feel like action skill cooldown for me since I have 2 skills.
Yeah.
The other thing in there is luck. Oh, I get it. Okay, I see. I feel like I might eventually just get a max level character. Like this character, I'll eventually just get the max level.
Yeah, you need them, and to get like all the Guardian ranks, I think it's 375. So you get everything. Nice. The final ability in the Hunter skill tree is when you enter Fight for Your Life, all your guns are automatically reloaded.
So Mayhem mode automatically started.
Oh, did it? You can just turn it off from the main menu, I think.
Yeah, I can. But it increases both reward and difficulty.
Alright, so to you.
Okay. So I think enemies have 200% health, shield, and armor, or that might be me. I don't know.
No, it'll be depending like for Mayhem mode,
Enemies,
should
like
be,
yeah, Mayhem mode level 1. I'm looking at the stats and modifier.
So yeah, so it's the enemies are gonna have that.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep it on probably.
All right, cool. That'll be interesting next time. Oh yeah,
I
I
could
see it at
just
the bottom.
increase it even higher if I wanted, but like
Mhm.
we already have to deal with more enemies.
That's fine. More XP. It'll be fine. We'll get the max level just fine.
Yeah, we'll eventually get to the end.
Epic.
Alright, well, we should probably stream then.
Yep. So I'm gonna deafen.
And Defin as well.
Yeah, so that concludes today's showing of, I was going to say Final Fantasy, it's always the thing that jumps to my mind. Borderlands 3 in date night with Void. We will be continuing this, I believe, next week. Really starting off with the Guns, Love, and Tentacles DLC as we continue that, fixing the wedding disaster that's going to happen with Wainwright and Jacobs. Wainwright, Jacobs, and I don't want to use their full names. Wainwright and Hammerlock. There we go. I am incredibly tired right now, so that's probably why I'm doing this whole unspeaking thing. We'll see you folks tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my case, so that I can go and stream Mega Man X5 again. And then tomorrow night is Tomorrow night I'm not gonna do. But, that's what you guys can participate, or at least listen in on if you are subscribed to my channel. If you're not, it's via the Discord server. So if you aren't and you're not in the Discord server, I would be pleased to welcome you in both. And other than that, that's all I've got to announce for tonight. So love you folks, and we will see you next time on the Lowe's Fire Streams.